Hey, welcome everybody to our first episode of the No Sense podcast. This podcast is basically about a couple guys that like to drink and speak our minds. I'm Roman, that's Gio, and that's Steven.
Sorry, everybody. How you guys doing? First of all, since we're thirsty, got the Modelo. Like drink Modelo.
Yeah, so our podcast is going to revolve around us drinking. So each episode, we're going to drink a different type of alcoholic beverage, whether it be a beer, a wine cooler,
Wine coolers.
anything, liquor.
Anything with alcohol.
It's going to be wild. So,
Hopefully it gets good.
yeah, definitely. So, guys, how was your week?
Good, man. My week is good. Just work, work and family. Pretty much it. What about yours?
Good, brother. Working also too. Nothing much exciting. Just got to see the fight today. The UFC fight. That was
so-
cool.
Only thing exciting is Roman got a new job today. Oh, not today, but this week.
Yeah, I
New
did.
job.
Totally different job. Before I was in maintenance and now I work in IT. So,
How is that going for you, dude?
I mean, I haven't broke anything yet, but it's a big change for me, definitely.
Especially because you've been working many years on that.
The other job,
on the
yeah.
other job.
I worked for 12 years doing maintenance, so it's something totally different and yeah, I mean, it's cool for the most part. I feel like my first day I was like, "Oh, dude, what did I get myself into?" I was
Yeah.
like, "It was a mistake," because
Well, it's a whole different
yeah, I just felt really dumb. I felt like I didn't belong. And like when they were talking about certain things, I was just like, I don't know what you're saying. Like for background though, I went to school for information technology, and so
Oh, is that the actual name?
yeah, it's called
Oh,
information.
yeah,
That's what IT
I
stands
thought
for.
IT.
Information technology. So
I'm like right now. I'm like,
what the
Information
hell?
technology.
So technically, I'm supposed to know like the basics of everything of like networking and basically how devices work and such things like that. So, I mean, for the most part, I kind of know general knowledge of what they're talking about, but like it's different when you work at a school district just because they have like different softwares that the teachers use, and then there's like certain things and just the way that the department works, the whole IT department, like everything is, oh, there's a certain part of the department that does networking, there's a certain department that does repairs, there's a person that only works on educational applications, and then the people work on like filtering, like web filtering, or like it's called Active Directory, where they make like the profiles, the usernames, passwords, and stuff like that. So it's just a lot.
yeah,
So it's
dude,
it's
I'm already like,
yeah.
You sure you don't know what you're talking about?
Yeah, dude,
No.
I'm like,
I'm
web
already
filters? What?
I'm already stressing, dude. I'm
Oh,
sweating.
oh,
just
I was
for-
question. How does that work? Web filters, as far as like you're a little kid, or depending on like how do they filter out what they see?
So they use a software. It's called ours is called LimeWise, and basically it filters out any like, it doesn't filter out everything because there's ways around it, but
Yeah.
it filters like they will push out, like if someone, let's say if a teacher finds a student doing something, they'll email us and we'll put it out into our filter and they'll block that website or whatever it's trying to go on. But for the most part, they block out anything that has like nudity or anything like that.
What?
Certain things, yeah.
But yeah, dude.
It's a school district. I'm not supposed to
I
steal
mean,
stuff.
nowadays,
But like stuff like people have like YouTube, like they have YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, like all that stuff works on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like because teachers show movies or
Oh,
whatnot, so it's just,
really?
and like YouTube, they use YouTube a lot.
Yeah,
like VCRs
YouTube,
or
yeah.
what?
No, everyone use, so yeah, dude, we're way past that. We're way past DVDs. Everything is like off of projectors.
Remember they used to
Or,
come in with the fucking little perrito?
yeah, with the little cart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
car.
yeah. That's
Oh.
long gone, man. We all
Do they still use that one thing that's like
the projector, right? Or you're talking about the overhead, the one where they write on it.
Yeah. the
yeah,
one-
you put like a little like a clear
A
thing.
clear paper? No, dude, that's
What
way
is
old
that?
school. So now they use a projector, and then they use a thing called a document camera, which is like the overhead. So it's literally another camera that sits on top of the desk, and it projects whatever they're writing. So like they'll look at the piece of paper and they'll put it there where the document camera is, and the document camera will focus on the paper, and then the projector will project whatever that person's writing. It'll project it onto we
Oh,
have
just recording
screens.
itself.
Yeah,
Recording
basically.
People like they just write on a piece of paper.
Mhm.
Probably still have that.
Yeah, and now honestly, I think our district's a little behind because everyone is switching away from projectors and they're going into TVs. So they'll have a TV and they'll just
Yeah.
connect the laptop or desktop, whatever device they have, to the TV, or they'll do it like through Bluetooth. You know, like AirPlay. You know how you do it on your phone to the TV.
Screen monitor.
Yeah, like screen mirroring. That's basically what we're some districts already do that. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, I mean the job's cool. Like doing, I love doing like the repairs and fixing and stuff like that. But I just like I said, it's everything's so new to me. So I feel like I'm out of place. And also too, not to mention, I don't really fit the description of an IT guy. So like, yeah, I'm not that dude that just plays video games all day.
Sorry, our homeboys are ready to fight about the dog, baby.
So,
Alright, we'll crack this bitch open. Oh, sorry.
so you say something, salute
Yeah.
to Roman's new job.
Yeah, so
So he gets paid.
Cheers
we
to
get
that.
paid, bro.
yes, sir. If I made it, we all made it.
So did you feel like any sadness or
Leaving?
leaving that other job then?
I felt sadness in the sense of the specific location I was working at. Yeah, because I worked at a specific school site. Yes.
Or something
'Cause,
weird?
Yeah, I was there for like, well, at that specific school site, I was there for like 5 years. So obviously, you build, connections with, people that work there, all the staff, even certain students. They know your name and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, you always form a connection. It's always hard to leave. If you, especially if you're happy. It's not like I wasn't happy. I had gone to school for something, and it was time to get a job in that career. If not, that school, was kind of pointless if
Yeah,
I didn't move into that field. So,
that's true. Dude.
They threw him a whole ass assembly.
oh yeah,
Oh, they did.
yeah, they threw me in assembly.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really liked it with it.
Oh yeah, I was loved. Like there were,
Most of the
Damn,
time,
big
for
word.
almost like, well, like,
Big
all
word.
right,
they throw the party after you leave. They're like, fuck yeah. They're like, yeah, he's gone. Thank God. We were waiting for him to leave. Either he was gonna retire or I was gonna quit before.
So what do you think your challenges have? Your challenges are for now with this new job.
Just learning the overall system of how they work, like how they do things, because obviously every place is different. So it's just acclimating myself to how they do things.
Yeah.
And once I think I get the hang of it, maybe I think it'll take at least a month or two for me to actually feel comfortable. And then once I feel comfortable, I think everything will be okay. I mean, I don't think I'll struggle as much as I feel that I am right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's good. Have any questions?
Are you happy there? Like, do you see yourself being happy there? As far as
Like on the long run?
your coworkers?
it's kind of tough to say right now because I don't really feel like I've gotten to know my coworkers good enough to say how things are going to be in the future, because everyone is really it's really different. And I feel like also too, like I feel a lot of pressure from them because they know that I don't come from a background of IT. So I
Yeah.
feel like the spotlight is on me. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's the maintenance guy that became a IT tech." Like they call me out on
So,
it.
like not heard of.
Yeah, it's not really common for the dude that's the maintenance dude to freaking go into IT. So I know it's like I don't know if they see it that way, but I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me to
Yeah.
succeed. So that's my challenge, I feel. And I don't like to fail. So
Yeah, really, definitely.
that'd be tough.
Well, I mean, I don't think necessarily like you don't fit the role. Just kind of like,
You just look different, bro.
yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't
Well,
fit the
it's just a
stereotypical,
stereotype,
like IT guy. There's stereotypical guys like some little skinny kid with with glasses, and he this very introvert. They don't like to talk to people. They like a lot of them they're very.
That's true though.
You know.
I met a couple of IT guys, and they're all almost all the same.
Yeah.
They're all the same
Type
look.
They're all like shy. They don't like to talk. They're really like antisocial. And I'm not. I mean, I'm antisocial to a certain point, but I mean, I like to talk to people. I'm not. I don't shy away from conversation.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm doing a podcast. We're talking right now, so. But yeah,
That's true.
It's a lost art talking,
yeah. Everyone's just texting now.
Which I hate.
Yeah, there's no one really calls no more,
I love to call, dude. When people start texting me, I'm like, I'm just call you. Like, I hate
I
talking
mean, there's
on
sometimes,
texting.
yeah, like I feel like I can call them and they'll be like, fucking just like, hey, how you doing? And rather than text message.
I think if like if it's for work, like if you call out, yeah, text them like, hey, I can't make it in. I just hide alerts, which I mean I've only done like once or twice. You know what I mean? Like I'll just send a text, hey, I can't come in today, not feeling good. Sorry for the inconvenience, and hide alerts and like, forget about it. Because I'm too scared to see them.
Act like nothing happened.
nothing happened. Oops. I gave them the notice. That's all they needed.
Yeah.
I'm not, because I don't like to see like the reaction. Like some bosses would be like, okay, or like, oh, hope you feel, or some people like, oh, hope you feel better, whatever, blah.
Or like,
But,
you sure
like,
you can't come in? Like,
yeah, some people are like, oh, do this or call this person to cover your own position, you know. So it's kind of like,
it's like you're the manager, bro.
Figure it out.
yeah, figure it out. But it's, I mean, being a manager, I wouldn't doubt is a hard job. Definitely having to figure out like, oh shit, like this person called out today, like what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of I'm like I would never want to be a manager.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I would get so stressed.
Yeah, no, I mean a lot of people are salary based and you know they work all the time and it's like you're supposed to have all the answers because you're the manager. You know, it's like sometimes I don't know.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
It was like you know, so I guess I wouldn't want to do it. Just having to manage everybody else because like some stuff you probably want stuff like done correctly and people can't do that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, we're all humans, but I wouldn't do it. If somebody want to be mad,
Yeah. There's people who are like capable of doing everything like that, and they do such a good job, and then there's people who really don't. Like they're mostly there just for the pay. Or,
I think there's like certain people that can work in management, you know,
yeah,
because you have to have that personality to work in, and you have to have the patience because
the
every
patience, dude.
because there's a lot of different personalities out there, and there's some people that are gonna test you, they're gonna push your buttons.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I don't know, it's just how you're gonna deal with it, how you're gonna respond once if they they get confrontational with you, like how you're gonna respond. Are you gonna respond in a bad way, or are you gonna be able to know how to calm the situation? That's a lot of stuff, that's really tough to.
If you're putting yourself in a tough position because you as a manager you can't really retaliate on your own workers. You have to figure out a way to kind of de-escalate stuff
Yeah.
and how to move things around good so it works out for everybody.
Mhm.
But then again, you have like those people who are really like they're like the lowest of the workers, and then they want to like, no, I can do this.
I can do whatever I want. Yeah.
And it's like, come on, bro. But it's a tough position to be in as a manager, I think.
Yeah.
It also depends on where too,
Yeah, and then like you can't play favorites
Oh
because
yeah,
if you do, then they'll call you out on it,
yeah,
and then it's
Right
like, oh well,
away,
you're
yeah.
not being fair because you let this guy do whatever he wants, but why can't I do that?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I said it depends where you work.
yeah.
Do you guys feel that you guys have the potential to be like in management?
I don't think so, dude.
No, no. I said I'd rather do my own thing. Like,
Yeah.
it would be cool to be like I guess respected. Oh, that's the guy, or like whatever. But for me, I'm just like I'd rather just be alone. At the end of the day, it's like I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't do it personally.
Yeah, I don't think I have the patience to be like, oh, it's okay,
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll figure it out. Like, I don't think I have that type of, like, I'm nice, but my patience is, like,
You're
very
nice to
low.
a certain
Yeah.
extent.
Like, I'm a nice person, but it's just, I don't have the patience. Like, my
Yeah.
patience is not the best for me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very, like, come on, dude, like, you should be getting this right now, But, what about you? You think you'd be good in management?
No, I don't think I have. I don't have the patience, and I don't think I'd be able to take someone's crap. Like if someone like gets confrontational with me and like tries to like get not physical, but like trying to get in my face like that, it won't go well. Like I have a short temper, and so like my old position when I was in maintenance, I was a lead, so I was in charge of people, and like guys would always try to test me, especially because I was younger than them, and so they thought they knew everything, and it was just like I had to bite my tongue a bunch of times, and it was hard because like it's you want to say something back, but it's like, do I really want to start something over nothing at the end of the day, you know? And it was like it was nothing for them. They would fight with me, and the next day talk to me like it was nothing, like nothing happened. you know, and I still had that grudge. I still had that,
Mm.
you
And
know.
you take it too
Yeah, I
personal.
take it personal,
Yeah.
and like, cause it's like,
You're
dude,
like
why
that
you?
Michael Jordan, and I took that personally.
Yeah, you know, I don't let people like talk down to me. I don't like people talking down to me. You
Oh,
know?
that's the worst. I think people talking down on you and like making you think you're making you feel dumb.
Yeah, making you feel lower than what you are. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
That's
think
the
I've
biggest
had
thing.
that.
experience
or
it.
like experience it. Like I'm the type of person like if I'm like managing a person or like as a cook, like if I have to like teach a new person like how to cook, like I'm okay like teaching them, but sometimes when they start doing like, well, my other job we doing like this, so I can do it like this. But I'm like, dude, no, we do it like this here because this is how it's been doing here. And then like they'll like keep on doing it like that. I'll be like, hey, bro, like you can't do it like that, dude. Because then like I got the server tell me like, hey, man, this doesn't look like it always does. And I'm like, hey, bro, what I tell you there? And then like that kind of gets me mad because I'm like, dude, I'm already telling you like how to do it,
Yeah,
you know, and you keep doing it your own way. So then, like, if you want to do your things your own way, then like you know, go somewhere else. But I don't have the heart to tell them that.
yeah,
So that's why also I feel like I wouldn't be a good manager because I don't speak when I need to,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
I just keep it all in and I keep it all in, and like I'll just like I'll forget about it later, you know. But I don't think.
I guess it's you care about people's feelings, and how they react.
Uh,
Or maybe their perception of you after,
yeah,
if you were to like tell them off or
I
something.
think so because I'm so used to like everyone like that pretty much knows me like oh like I'm always chill, I'm always like you know, and like for me to like get like mad over something that I know that I can fix and I know I can like say something, but sometimes like maybe at that moment if I want to say something it won't come out the way that I want it to because I'm like mad.
Yeah.
So I'd rather like let it sit and then I'll like sleep on it and the next day I'll be like hey like remember like this I told you to do it like this. Can you start doing it?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this?
You'll be able to gather your thoughts
Yeah,
and come
instead
correct to them,
instead
right?
of just like speaking
Lashing out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like that way I wouldn't be so good at managing people because I'm not good at it right now that I'm not even you know a manager or like in charge of like many people or not many but just a few you know.
Yeah, but it also depends on the people that you
Also
hire.
I feel like I'm so chill at work that I feel like if I'm a manager, people won't take me so serious, you know, because I'm always so chill. I'm always so laughing, cracking up jokes and stuff like that. So I feel like if I was ever a manager at that spot, people wouldn't they'd be like, oh, dude, you changed. You're not like this no more. You were like that.
That's part of the position.
It's part of the position. I know, I get it, but I feel like that would make me feel bad, you know?
Well, like I said, it all depends on who you work with.
Yeah.
You know, you have people that respect managers. Oh, like hey, if like you can be cracking jokes and stuff, yeah, but at the end of the day, if you are a good manager and the kind of type of workers you have, like you know, like people that take the job seriously or like hey, I'm here to do a job, do it. All depends on like the type of people you work with.
Yeah.
You know, some people won't take it seriously. You know, like
Yeah.
you wanna thank you.
Yeah.
You want to hire, say your manager, you want to hire people that don't need babysitting, don't need like, hey, this is your job title.
Yeah.
I'm your manager. If you need me like, for like something that's like
Urgent
out of
or
your
something.
out of your control or out of your not pay, but out of your like decision,
Mm-hmm.
come see me.
Yeah.
Everything else, do your own thing. You already know what the position is. Don't basically don't bug me if you don't need me. Like if you really need, okay, that doesn't matter. I think that's where it depends on what people work.
Yeah.
Where you work, because some people will be like, oh yeah, I don't care. Like they'll be on the phone or oh it's just a job. Because like I said, it all depends on who people get hired. You know,
Yeah.
it depends like you know in a restaurant or anything like that. Because you'll have people at restaurants that are like, oh they probably wouldn't help, like don't help out, or other people that are like always want to keep busy, you know, or
Yeah.
like where I work, like some people like just like to be on the phone or like just don't take the job seriously. Where it's like I'd rather be busy.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, dude. So for me, I don't know, but for me, like I've had people who know how to cook, but they every time like I said, they want to do it like this and like that, and I'm like, dude, tell them, bro, like, just stop. I told you, we don't do it like that. And then they'll tell me, like, oh, we should start changing it up like this. I'm like, okay, well, then tell me, tell the boss and tell the manager, you know? Because I don't want to be the one, later on, I don't want you to be the one getting in trouble, you know? Because it's like, oh, well, he said it was okay, you know?
Mm.
And then there's also the other people who are new and they don't really want to put in the work too, you know? And then it's like, oh, this is too much, and then, like, they'll bounce.
Mm. That sounds crazy, you know, be like, say me being a manager, imagine being like the president or like the governor.
Or like anything, any high ranking
anything
position
that
in the government.
power
Yeah.
over actual people.
But then again, you know, like the president has his advisors and stuff, right? They're the ones that make the decision. He just says yes.
Yeah,
at the end
he's
of the
just the
day. He's the
front man.
face.
Yeah, he's the front
He's the
man.
face.
Yeah, but you still know what they're doing. Though. You're still. I'm like, hey, I'm the president.
No, I mean, do you really know what they're doing?
That dude, the other day I watched that one movie called Vice. Have you seen it? It's with Christian Bale, the guy from Batman,
From Batman.
Yeah.
and basically
Oh, yeah.
portrays Dick Cheney. There
No.
was a guy that was like the VP for like George Washington. I'm not George.
Oh,
George Bush.
George Bush.
Yeah,
George Bush.
He's the guy that shot someone in the face, right?
Yeah, that guy. I think I talked to you about it.
Yeah.
Dude, the movie's pretty good. That guy was fuck. Jeez, Stone Cold killed it. I don't think he killed anybody. But as far as like,
He's
that
the-
guy Homeboy did,
He's the one that sent people.
he sent like
he's-
like Iraq, or not, was it Iraq or something, like to send all the people in. Imagine like being that guy, like or like the president, where you send troops and shit, and you know they're dying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what that shit's going on over there. That's crazy too.
Well, now that we're talking about the government and stuff, what do you guys think about
Conspiracy theory.
Israel and the war over there, dude?
I'll tell you this,
Well, I always feel like anytime there's anything against the Middle East, there's always an agenda. You know, either we want to start war because we want money. You know, because wars generate economy. You know, it's gonna
Oh, yeah.
stimulate the economy because all of a sudden there's all this money's gonna come in because we got to pay for this war. You know, it always happens. It happened when Bush was in office. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not so into politics like that, but I mean, I just watch the news, and obviously the news is always gonna give you the worst things.
What news you watching?
Yeah, see, and then I don't want to get into that. Yeah, like where you're getting your information from. So it's just like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like there's always an agenda. News is always going to push their agenda. It's like they're never going to tell you the good stuff. Have you, like, think about it, bro. When you watch the news, do you see anything ever good? Like something good that's happening, or it's always bad stuff?
Yeah, it's always a bad thing.
Maybe KTLA. Where they show fundraisers and stuff. But
Yeah, but the majority is always bad
well,
things, right?
the thing about it, bro, anything that we consume or anything we watch is
It's
to
bad.
grab you.
Yeah,
right?
it's a grab
So
your
you say
attention.
you watch Fox, CNN, whatever those big things. They want to catch you with big headlines.
Yeah.
Boom. This is going on. This is going on. It's scary. Oh shit! Like I'm scared. Oh, what's going on? Or, politics, all this stuff. It's meant to grab you.
Yeah, it's all that clickbait.
Same with YouTube. Same with Instagram. Anything. It's all consumer based. It's meant to grab you. Same with like the beer, all this stuff. It's meant to basically, like, oh, Modelo, Mexican beer. Oh, it's Mexican beer. I'm gonna buy it. You know, it's all basically a money grab at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I was trying to deal with that. What did you say?
I just said that there's always an agenda. Like
Oh, yeah.
there's always an agenda, and it's usually money based. Like
Oh,
at the end of the day, like
Well, yeah,
whether the United States gets involved in the war or whatever's happening in the war, which is going to end up happening because usually the U.S. gets involved with everything basically,
Yeah.
and so we're going to end up fighting, and it's always going to end up being a money thing. Like it's going to be like, you know, we need money for this war, so we got to
Yeah,
fund it, and it's
someone has to die and someone has to make money, dude.
exactly.
It's crazy that money or like having more things makes you want, like, you'll do certain things
To get that
things.
more money, yeah.
It's crazy. It's like you're born and then it's like you grow up and all right, well, I have to have money to buy clothes or buy this, and that's when you imagine those guys, like, they have so much power, so much money that's coming in. Like, oh, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, what else is there really to buy? They already have the houses, they already have all this, and now it's power over people.
Yeah.
Power over, I'm this, like,
I'm in charge.
I'm
you
the
know?
man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, the president or whatever you want to say. Like, oh, I'm the guy.
Mm.
You know, I'm like the president of the U.S. You know, like
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, it's crazy times. I mean, especially like even the Ukraine thing still going on.
Oh yeah, dude. That thing's still going.
I got
on, but-
scared. Then like 2 months in, I was like, damn, what if shit pops off? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I got no bunker. I got no food. It's like, what do you do? You know?
Well, I think at this point, dude, it's all nuclear warfare. So it's like they're just gonna throw bombs, dude. And I think it's like whoever starts throwing the first couple of bombs is the one that's gonna eliminate most of the thing. Because I mean, think about it. The first one who's gonna throw the bombs, they're gonna throw it where all their camps are, right? Where I would think that's
Talking about like the bases.
yeah, the bases and stuff like that. Take out the military.
Dude, you know what? I feel like
and then the radius of the bomb.
I feel like not even that, man. I feel like what we did. Remember what we did when we dropped the nuclear bomb? We killed innocent people.
I think
And I feel like the day that happens to us, what are we gonna do? You know, like
Well, we can't-
no, I'm saying like not us. I'm saying our government. How are they gonna respond? You know, because we responded in such a crazy fashion when they came and shot. You know, they dropped bombs on Pearl Harbor. You know, that was a base. They didn't go after just. They didn't go to California and just start bombing Disneyland. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
They-
yeah.
They went for a specific base that they knew that there was people in the military, and then what we did to retaliate, you know.
They throw
That's the thing. It's like the Japanese attacked the military, right? Soldiers, right? Which is
Yes.
typically like, hey, we're fighting soldiers against
Yes.
soldiers. But then the U.S. was like, you know what? Screw that. We're gonna drop it on people.
Yeah.
So it's like that was back in what, the 40s,
Mhm.
40, 45, somewhere in there. It's like imagine now.
Yeah.
It's like
They don't even have to send a person, dude. They'll just send drones, and then or just send it from wherever they are, you know.
Yeah, it's all.
they're all
it's all-
the intercontinental like missiles.
Yeah.
So they'll come out of the ground or I mean, depends if they want to send it or not.
Did you guys see the? What is it? I think Israel bought the. Sorry, Israel bought the thing for missiles, dude. So like, I'll fucking start throwing like.
The Iron Dome?
I think.
Oh
so,
well,
dude.
there's like a response, right? If they're dropping like
Well,
something, they have
And
like
then,
a
they'll
certain
fucking,
thing where
like,
they're shooting
blow
it,
up
yeah,
or, like,
in
Yeah,
midair.
it's called the Iron Dome. So they use
That thing was
basically
so
missiles
expensive, dude.
against missiles. So if they see missiles coming, those videos are crazy to see. Honestly,
Yeah,
'Cause you
dude.
see missiles coming in, and you see like the city, and you're like, oh wow, imagine it was here, or like me. Imagine me sitting there, and like seeing a missile coming
straight
out
at
of the
you.
sky. Like, oh, where is it going?
Yeah.
You know, and then you see the missiles like the basically they're intercepting.
Yeah,
so
they're
they blow out the
intercepting.
sky. The one what's cool too is they have one. I don't know if it's in Israel, but it's basically a gun that follows the missile.
Yeah, that's
So
it's
it's
in
like,
Israel, I think.
and like
And
shoots
it
out
goes
of the
like
sky.
a fucking machine gun.
Yeah,
It
it's
goes like,
Yeah.
I heard it's like $1 million every
Yeah,
time.
dude,
they
this
use
thing
the
is
thing.
super expensive, dude. But it's like you see, there's a video on YouTube that you see it, and you see the missile coming in, dude, and you see that thing just, and then the freaking missile just pops in the midair, dude, and it's crazy. And
For
that
me,
thing's,
though,
like,
how
costs so
it
much
blows
money.
up smaller than it would actually blow up on the ground. Is it because of the impact?
I don't know, dude. Well, I mean, think about it. It's like those grenades, like you know how in movies they make them like,
Mhm.
but in reality, it's just like
They're tiny.
dust. It's like the it just picks up dirt. But I don't know how it would be like.
Like a missile?
Yeah, like
Or actual
missile,
rocket?
yeah, I don't know how that would be, dude. Because then you have like all those chemicals and all that thing to like make it blow up, you know.
Yeah, it's just a reaction. I think when it.
All the
Then
what is
it's
it?
blown.
Atoms are like compacted.
Yeah, and then when they separate, they explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well. That's like. Is that up or am I tripping?
No.
I got scared. I was like, what is that? And I think my whole body thought it was an earthquake going on. I was like, oh.
You about to go underneath the table
That's
or
what
what?
happened with-
It's like the missiles are coming.
Yeah, they're
I
coming.
know, bro.
They're
That's
coming.
what happened when Yeah, that freaked me out, man. I was like, what's going on? That's what happened with Kimmy's mom when she fell. Like she
Oh, he fell.
fainted. I thought it was an earthquake going on. Just like everything, like basically like shattered. I was like, whoa, did I not feel it? And I ran up there and I went up to check on her, but it's weird. I mean, earthquakes are scary, man.
They are,
Just
dude.
think,
I've never been in a huge one. I think the only one I've ever felt like it wasn't like it was bad to the point where it shook like the lights and stuff, but it wasn't anything where like
I think
stuff was falling apart, you
I
know,
think
and
the-
streets were cracking and stuff, you know.
Well,
Worst
no,
one
knock
for
on
me
wood.
was maybe a couple years back.
Knock on your head, bro.
I think this was.
Couple wood.
Right?
A couple. No, it's been more than a couple years, maybe a decade. I would think I was like in the living room, and then all I see is my. I used to have a fish tank, and I just see the water just kind of like start moving, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? And I was laying on the ground watching TV, and then all I felt was like, like I felt the whole, because I was on the ground, so I felt this, and then I just see the freaking water go. And I was like, oh goddamn, I'm in an earthquake, dude.
Yeah, there was one I think after Easter Sunday. Like it was like people were like, "Oh, Jesus is coming." It was like
Jesus
no,
is coming.
Sorry, it was Easter Sunday.
Well,
There was an earthquake. Yeah, and people were like freaking out. I was like, "It was a big one."
they say that when there's a earthquake, it's because something like strong is coming or something that's gonna happen.
In what sense? Like an
Like,
event or something?
Yeah, like an event where
A major change?
a
Or...
major change is gonna happen. So that's why they say that. Well, I don't. My mom would tell me all the time. She'd be like, "Oh, I hope like nothing too bad happens this time." Every time like after an earthquake, and I'll tell her like why. And she was like, "Oh, it's because every time there's an earthquake, it's because something is gonna happen." And I'm like, "Damn." But I mean, I never really followed or paid attention to see like if it's true or not.
That's scary though. Earthquakes, I mean, for me, it's just kind of like you can't do anything. You know, that's the only thing you can't really control. Like, you know, if you look at a tornado.
Well,
Or,
I think it'd be like a tsunami. I think the worst is tsunami, dude.
well, not necessarily. I mean, you know, let's say the earth happens and then the tsunami starts to come. You know, like you have time, or not time, a lot of time, but you have time. Oh,
For a tsunami?
yeah, tsunami.
Well, yeah, especially if you don't live close to. You don't live close to the sea.
Yeah.
You have, or
You
may
know,
might not even reach you.
Yeah, you're like, oh, all right, cool, I'm
I
out.
mean, if you
No,
if
but
you live
you're
by the
there-
ocean,
if you're by the ocean.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
you-
saying, dude. If
that's
you're by
it. It's over.
Like, let's say like you're there, enjoying the sun and shit, and out of nowhere you just hear people screaming.
You just see the
and then
waves
the
that
waves
are
already,
just coming.
Like, I mean, the waves already going like quick, dude.
At that point, just grab your loved ones and hug them. It's over.
It's done.
You're not gonna get away.
You ever see that movie?
What's that one where you see the tsunami right and the people are sitting on the beach?
Yeah, the Philippines one. No, that's it was in like Thailand. No, not Thailand.
No, it was.
Indonesia. No.
Oh, did you see the movie? What was it? The Cabin in the Woods.
No.
The one with that wrestler Batista.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Oh, where he's like,
It's like, oh, you just say the world.
So
or
base,
something?
yeah,
You
to
gotta-
save
no,
the
you
world,
gotta
you
find-
gotta kill one person in the house. It was like it
So
was.
what's
So
the movie
basically,
about?
the movie is about.
Spoiler alert.
M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Is that the guy that does signs? Bro, I
Yeah.
always thought signs was creepy.
Dude, that
bro.
movie was.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty creepy.
yeah.
Yeah, now
Trip
we'll
for
see
me,
a fucking
dude.
alien out here, bro.
That movie was such a trip, dude. Especially when you see the alien coming out like this. And
Or
then
no,
it's like,
they
dude,
just-
By the
see,
cornfield or what?
No, like
Ooh,
the alien's
chill.
like, I think it's in Mexico, and then the alien like passes by, like he's walking, but they have like that loud like sound.
Oh
like,
yeah,
boom.
yeah, yeah.
And then I was like, oh damn, dude! And I was like, I thought my uncle.
The
Was
only one I
there.
remember was like you see.
Stay awake.
No, but it did trip me out at that time, dude. I was like, oh goddamn, dude, because the sound came up, and then the alien just like passing by. But anyways, M. Night Shyamalan, like a lot of people hate him for like his movies, but I mean, some of
There's
them
one
are-
on
So-
Wednesday that
He-
sucks.
he's like a hit or miss
Well,
type of
Okay, so the movie, it's weird because it's
Was it good or bad?
How would you rate
in a sense
Rate
it
1 out of
was
10. Rotten Tomato, or Rotten Tomato style. 1 out of 100.
6
1
and a
out of-
half,
1
7.
Ooh, so 70%.
Because okay, so like the storyline, it's weird because okay, so the movie begins with like this family, right? And it's a progressive family, so it's 2 dads and 1 daughter.
Okay.
So okay, so it's 2 dads, 1 father, one daughter.
I was
Sorry,
like,
2
damn,
dads,
Two dads, one father.
2 dads,
God
1
damn.
daughter, and they're going on vacation to the cabin in this
Woods.
wood area, and so the girl is trying to catch grasshoppers. Or catch grasshoppers? No, she's trying to catch fireflies. And she's like in the forest or whatever, and then randomly this big dude comes out. His name's Leonard, which is Batista, the wrestler. And he just randomly comes up to her and talks to her and tells her like, oh, I know how to catch fireflies. And he like does it with her or whatever. And then he tells her that he wants to be her friend or whatever. And that he needs to talk to her parents or whatever. So basically the girl gets scared and runs home, right? And then she gets home and she tells her parents that someone's there and someone's looking for them. And then he shows up, he knocks on the door, and he tells them that he needs to talk to them. It's very important, and then they're like, no, they don't want to talk to him. They're both scared, right? And then these two other people come out. It's a man and a woman. They come out of the woods and they join the Batista guy. So there's 3 of them total that are knocking on the door trying to get in. Basically, they tell them to open the door. They don't want to, but then they break in. They get in and they sit them down in the living room. They tell them that one of them needs to sacrifice themselves for the sake of the world, or if not, the world's going to end. Okay? They said that they've seen visions. They've been given visions, signs that the world is going to end and how it's going to end. And basically, they're given every day. I think they have a certain amount of time. Honestly, I saw the movie a long time ago, so I'm just trying to give you general knowledge. It's not, everything. But basically, if they don't do it, one of those persons dies each time. They give us every day, and there's 3 of them, so I think it's 3 days. So each time the person gets killed. So the first day they say they sacrifice themselves. So basically, like, those 3 people that came in the woods, the first day they say no, they're not gonna kill, like the 2 dads. I'm not gonna kill, him, or they're not gonna kill the daughter or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And then so they say okay, and they said, the fate of the world or something like that. They say like the saying or whatever, and then the person puts on a cover, a face cover, and they like the other 2 people kill them. Like, I don't know, the other 2 people they just kill him. That person, like, there's 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
So one of them dies. So one of them
In
gets
order
killed.
to keep like a ritual.
I guess it's the way it was going. If they saw the vision of what would happen if they didn't save it, if they didn't sacrifice themselves,
Okay.
and so they knew how they were gonna die and whatever. So the first person dies, and they say, "Oh, this is gonna happen." I think they said like there was gonna be an earthquake somewhere, and then they turn on the news, and then boom, there's an earthquake, and then a bunch of people died, and then the next day happens again. They ask, "Oh, are you gonna sacrifice yourself?" No, they don't want to do it, right? So then another one gets sacrificed, and then a tsunami happens, and then it's just like thing after thing after thing, and then at the last day, they don't want to. None of them. The 2 basically the couple don't end up wanting to kill themselves or whatever, and so the world starts happening. Everything starts happening. The world starts ending, and then like what happens? I think the only reason why they end up surviving is because one of the guys says he sees it. Like, I guess he said he had dreamed the night before and had a vision that he had to do it, that he had to sacrifice himself. So then one of the dads ends up staying and sacrificing himself. And so the daughter and the other dad live.
Damn.
That's it?
That's basically how the movie ends.
Was it scary?
No.
Nah, dude.
What
was
It's
it,
more
like a thriller?
It's more of a thriller, of
suspense.
suspense, of like, end of the world. Like, if it was up to you, what would you do, Would you sacrifice yourself? Knowing that
Would
would
you kill your loved one? For the
I wouldn't
fate
kill
of
my
the
love. I would rather kill myself.
Yeah, I think
Because then they're gonna live.
Yeah.
That's what that one of the dads did. He saw the vision and he said, "You know what? This is like my vision."
But hey, kill your loved one or the world ends.
That's why I'll tell them to kill me.
But no, you can't. There's no option. You can't kill yourself. Would you kill your loved one? Would you let the world end?
No, let the world end then.
Yeah.
Because then we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
No. Well,
Because think about it, dude. If you kill loved one, you're gonna.
Dude, you're gonna
dead
live with
inside.
that for the rest of your life.
You're not.
I mean, like,
Oh, no, sorry. Not the end of the world, but everybody dies. You're just stuck with your loved one.
Oh. Fuck it, dude.
more food for me.
sorry. No violence.
Oh, we're just kidding.
More food and beer for me.
More Modelos for me.
That's all that means to me. No, but like, if I had to sacrifice, like I said,
Yeah, dude. If I was put in that position, I think it'd be like me.
just end it. To end me.
Fuck it.
As long as it depends. Like, what are we talking about? Loved one? We talking about my kids?
No, your loved one.
Like my significant other?
Yeah.
I was think about it.
You're just like, I got this in the middle of the night.
She's gonna sleep, bro. She's not gonna wake up.
We're just joking, guys.
Yeah,
We're not,
I don't
endorse
approve
or
of.
endorse, but we do not condone.
I don't condone domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
No domestic violence.
This is all a joke.
Just jokes.
No, but like
Don't listen to us.
I said, I would sacrifice myself.
Yeah. Definitely.
End of the day.
I'd sacrifice you too. I'm just kidding.
Damn. Since Roman said he'll go.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You can go.
Alright, dude. That's why you're going to heaven, bro.
You're a good guy.
Yeah. I always knew. Talking about bad movies, dude. So we went to go see.
Oh yeah, The Exorcist.
Terrible.
Oh,
Believer?
Terrible.
Are you a believer?
Jesus.
Are
What?
you a believer
Of the movie?
of The Exorcist?
Of it's real?
No, because the movie was called
Mhm.
Exorcist Believer.
Oh!
So are you a believer?
I just don't call it Exorcist. No, I'm not a believer. That shit was whack.
What about you, dude?
No,
I knew
dude.
you were into it, bro.
I thought it was gonna be something. No.
You fell
Oh, I fell
halfway
asleep.
through the movie.
I slept through the whole entire exorcism.
I mean,
I woke up at the end when the girl was alive.
We
Fine.
did drink before we went, but
But
It
you
wasn't,
would think,
like,
you
it
would think
felt-
it would be more interesting.
what
than
killed
no?
my vibe was like it felt like too adventure-y in the beginning. Like the girl's going missing. We have to find her. And both their
I feel
parents
like
have
I
to
was
find
watching
her.
two different movies, dude.
Yeah, and then like finally, they find her and she's sick, and then she goes kind of like stuff and creepy stuff, But then then she's as an exorcism. I kind of fell asleep when they were trying to.
I
figure
missed
out
the whole exorcism. I woke up and she was one of them was
No,
gone
I
and
didn't
and the other girl was fine.
Apparently, the priest killed himself.
No, so the priest fucking got his neck broken, dude. So he came
Oh.
in, and then him coming in, you've seen like, oh, this guy's gonna do that.
He's gonna save the day.
He's gonna save the day. The movie's done. We're chilling here, and then out of nowhere, he's just like, wait a minute. So you guys made it seem like this guy was like the whole the last piece of.
He's
the
a savior. Yeah.
puzzle, and then you're just gonna blow him off like that.
And then they ended up killing one of them, right? One of them dies.
Yeah, the
Well, because I think the whole entire
Oh,
movie.
the
No,
white
no, no,
girl
no, no,
died.
no, no, no.
They choose
Well,
one.
because in this movie there's two little girls and they're both possessed, and
Okay,
they
so-
give them an option, right, to
Yeah.
pick who's
So-
gonna live and
so
who's
the-
gonna die.
So I don't know if it was the devil that told him or if it was from the demonic entity that was in the
Original one.
original one. But he told him choose who lives and who dies. The only thing I got from that movie legit was don't be selfish.
Because I think because in the
Man,
be-
the parents
in the
chose
be-
the
in
girl,
the
right?
beginning
Yeah.
of the movie,
the parents
the
chose
guy,
the
the dad chose the wife, right, to save the wife.
Yeah,
But then the wife ended up dying regardless.
yeah. But so that's all I got out of the movie. Just don't be selfish.
And the only reason why I heard this is because my wife told me, because I fell asleep during that part where they said that the girl, because in the movie in the beginning when remember that guy they're like in what is going on?
Who do we save?
No, but
Haiti
what's
or
what's
something.
going on? There's like an earthquake, right?
Earthquake.
There's like a nasty earthquake and his wife gets
But the
Yeah.
wife
but-
was telling him save her.
yeah, and he told the doctors told him choose.
Oh,
It's either between
save.
your wife because she was pregnant. It's the wife or the baby. And I guess he chose. They didn't show in the beginning, but I guess in the end it flashed
the
back, and he chose the wife to save the wife,
Yeah, save
and
her.
and
Save
the
her.
wife ended up dying.
Would you choose your wife or your unborn kid?
No,
So that's a hard
that's a
one,
tough
dude.
decision because at the end,
I think I would choose my wife because the kid's not
because you
born
can
yet.
you can make another, right? That's the thing.
Well, not that, but
We're
it's just
gonna-
like
we're gonna
there's
get
no
so much
feeling.
hate.
Mm-hmm. We get canceled right now, bro.
Huh?
We're gonna get
Uh-oh,
canceled.
You get
abortion?
canceled. It's not about abortion because you're not aborting
No,
it. You're
not.
trying to save
You're like-
your wife,
I don't know.
but
Is that where we get canceled? First episode in, y'all. Yeah, it's been a
It's
good
over.
ride.
it's been a nice.
America all the way, baby.
it was good while it lasted.
Good while it lasted. But no, I think I don't know. There's no feeling with the bait. Well, sorry. You know, I'm gonna stop talking.
You don't even have kids, bro. That's the problem.
But no, I think if in my shoes with no kids, right?
And
If
it's your first one.
If my wife was pregnant and then
They're saying
Or-
basically like, oh, save her or the baby.
save her. But yeah, I mean the baby, I would like, oh hey baby, you put your face next to it, whatever. That's all I really have attachment to, right? It's not like your wife where you've been together for ever, and it's it's a living person compared to the baby that's not technically born.
Well, it's because you don't know him. You don't know him or her.
Yeah, but I
And
know
you've
my
never
wife.
you've never had a baby, so you don't know that sense of
That happiness.
the happiness that when you see your kid and that unconditional love that your kid's gonna have
I
for you.
haven't seen the kid yet.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying, that you don't have kids, so you don't know that feeling. But let's say you already had a kid, and then your wife was pregnant, and they told you pick your wife or your kid.
If I had a kid already.
Yeah, you already had
Yeah,
one,
that's
and she was pregnant again for the second one, and they told you pick her or the kid. Like there was no way of saving both. One had to go.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard decision because
Hard decision.
you already know that feeling of having that child, of having a child,
I think if I
the
was
unconditional love your
I
child's
think
gonna
if I
have.
Can the wife know, or is the wife like in a coma?
well, I mean, if she's
I'm pretty
gonna
sure
die,
your
I think
wife is
she's-
gonna tell you not to. She's gonna tell you to save the baby.
I
I think for the most
would've-
part, yeah, most.
Oh.
I think I would keep that to myself, dude. Like, if
I don't
that
know.
gets to the
Would you,
situation-
let's say you're a woman, right? You have
I
a
think
fucking
I
baby,
would.
and like, hey, save me or the kid that's not born yet. You say, hey, save the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
am.
because
Really?
it's like
What? Nah, I'm selfish, bro.
Well,
I'm
it's
saving
like
my
you.
ass, bro.
It's like
Save
you.
me.
It's like you, dude. If you were to have kids and you have your wife, right? Let's say you have one kid, and someone breaks in your house and says, "Who do you want? You want me to kill your family, or you want me to kill you?" You, as a protective person, what do you say?
Probably myself.
There you go. So as a mom, nurturing a baby.
But the baby's not
Born yet.
alive.
yeah, but
yet,
it's
though.
that. It's
But
that
they
protective.
have that protective instinct already
There you
because
go.
the baby's already in
But
their
the
womb.
thing is, how would you have to protect the instant she already had a kid? So I understand the first kid, yes, but she's like, okay, I see.
So because she had one kid, it's like, oh, we don't need the second one.
Hey man, there's people out there with these laws out here be killing kids. They be killing kids without even seeing them.
She takes a glance at the kid and she's like, oh, do I really want to?
He comes out and sees his head. Nah. Oh, hey, look, we can't post this.
No, bro. I think it's I think everyone, most for the majority,
we all
women,
have that instinct. Dude.
yeah,
That's
would
a-
be like.
Wait, what about people that get? I mean, sorry to get tough topic, but what are the abortion people that have like?
Those are people that didn't want to have kids in the first place.
Yeah, but you say they'll get the parental like.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I think
that.
at this point, there's so many.
Do you think
stuff
those
that
people
you can
have
do,
feelings
dude.
for the kid?
Mm,
Or they're just so basic, like, oh, this is not a kid.
it just depends on their situation. Like, let's say a girl gets pregnant in high school. Do you really think that person could take care of it? There's other options. You can have the baby and give it to adoption if you really want to. But I mean, or there can be situations where like someone got abused or something and they ended up getting pregnant. Would you want that baby?
It's
It's not the baby's
it's
fault.
not the baby's
But the
fault.
situation, and then would you be able to live with that and tell your kid that later down the road?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you,
had a
like
girl,
let's say you're a girl and you got like
You got
you gotta be like you got freaking.
you got attacked. Let's say you got physically attacked,
You got,
and yes. So, I'm
So-
trying to say, but I don't want to say the word.
Oh, you can't say the word anymore?
Let's. I'm just
Is
saying.
that taboo?
I'm just saying. Like, let's say you get raped, and
Great.
And like
And-
you're a woman, right?
and you're a
get
woman,
pregnant.
and you're pregnant. You
And
end
then
up
you
pregnant
get
from.
pregnant.
Would you
I'll
be
get-
able? Would you be able to live with that and have the baby and tell the baby down the road when they're like, "Oh, who's my dad?" You want to be like, "Oh, it's this guy that."
No, I don't.
Did
I
something to
think
me?
I would do it, even though I'm against. I'm not against it, but like, I don't think it's the greatest thing. I think if that situation, but wouldn't the girl know? Well, typically, don't they know if they've been raped? Like, or
What
not?
do you mean?
Like I say, you got raped. Like if you're a girl, right? You got
Yeah,
raped.
if like there's a girl walking in the middle of the night, and that happens to her, obviously she's gonna know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting
So I'm
married.
like, you take Plan B, let's say Plan B, or well, it's like Plan B doesn't work, then you have the kid.
Well,
Yeah,
it
you
depends
start showing
because
a bump.
if like let's say they keep you there.
Or not even that. What happens if you don't say anything? What if you're a little kid and that something happens to you like that and you get taken advantage of, and you don't say anything because you don't want your parents to know, you don't want anyone to find out, and then you end up getting pregnant. Dude, a little kid is not gonna know these steps that you can take. That you can go if you can go take Plan B, or you can go do all that stuff to prevent anything else from happening, further from happening. Sometimes
nowadays, maybe you might know.
well, yeah, because this world is
Yeah,
more
but
open
I
to
think
stuff like that. But I'm
before,
just
though,
saying though, like in
Yeah, I
general.
think
I'm just
before,
giving you
though,
a scenario that like that's why I feel like people do those certain things. You know, they'll go that route because they can't live with that.
I
Like I
think
said, I'm not a woman, but yeah, I think if I got raped, I would have.
I think as a general all around, I think you do feel like some guilt, you know.
Yeah, of course you'll feel guilt because you're ending
You'd
some
be not human to not feel some kind of remorse or some guilt within yourself to be like, fuck.
for ending something like that.
Right.
Did you ever see that one girl? It was like 19 in the hospital.
Mm.
And when like she like was having a baby in the hospital, she, like,
Oh yeah, she threw it in the dumpster.
Is that a total like? Is she a killer? She murdered?
I think so, dude.
I think so, huh?
I mean, and then on top of that, like, how do you not have that? Like I said, like, how do you not have that guilt? How do you not?
Or not even that, just having feelings.
That,
Like feelings, but this is your own blood. This came out. You know, this gift that God
Especially-
gave you came out of you, and
especially like not trying to like downgrade like us men, but I feel like as a woman, like you would. I feel like
You would
have
have-
more of that sentimental.
yeah, you would have more of a connection
Yeah,
with the child than anything, which is true. I think it's true. So
like how could you as a woman like, you know, to do that? Like how, dude? How? Because I grew up seeing women more sentimental, more like, you know, they're more of like that emotional part of
I think it's just the genetics. I mean,
the relationship
to-
sometimes, you know. And as man, you're more that physical power right there of the house. So it's like
I don't know.
What
Nowadays,
makes you
bro,
feel-
man, get pregnant.
it's because you're really trying to cancel us on the first show.
you're really starting to have us not to
Hey
have.
man,
a-
this is a no nonsense podcast. We're speaking our feelings. I'm just saying the obvious, alright? It's just nowadays.
But yeah, dude. So, anyways, we lost track of it. So
we went off on
about
a
the
we went off
movie
on a
Exodus.
we went off on a tangent that didn't have to go. But
yeah.
anyways, back to the movie. Just in general, it sucked. It
Oh,
did.
fuck.
It had nothing to do
Terrible.
with the first one. I thought it was gonna have at least like a tiny bit of, you know, scare towards what I felt on the first movie that I ever watched, The Exorcist, and no, it didn't. I fell asleep throughout half of the movie. I missed the whole exorcism more than half. I only saw the beginning. I literally only saw when the two girls got lost, and then they came back, and then they started acting weird, and then I fell asleep. So that's to tell you how bad this movie was, because
Movie was horrible,
it was
dude.
it was bad.
It
Like,
was like
I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it because it was just so bad. Like,
it was, yeah, dude. That movie. I mean,
and then they brought okay. Tell me
That's
why
what I
bring
said.
back the mom?
That's
They
what I
bring
said,
back the
dude.
original mom.
did I not
And
say?
yeah,
that?
Did they bring
he-
back the original
yeah.
girl?
That girl comes back at the
Well,
end.
Yeah, the girl comes back at the end.
Why
The
did
girl,
she come
I
back?
woke up
I-
for that because the
I-
mom was like, oh, she ran away and she doesn't want to talk to me, and then the mom, she comes back,
After she got freaking
stab her eyes poked out, and she can't even see.
Spoiler alert.
Jeez, tell
How did she
me.
get her
Have you
eyes
guys-
blown out? Like
She got her eyes blown out, and it's like, why bring her in the first place, dude? I think they just made it so it was like hype.
she was a badass. She
It
was
was
like,
a
oh,
hype.
I
No,
know
I think they just put her in the movie so people would watch it.
Yeah, it was just for the hype. It was a hype.
I didn't know she was in the movie before that. Well, was the first movie scary though, or just the story?
Oh, dude, the first
I don't
movie
remember.
was
I remember I watched it once, and I thought it was kind of scary, just because it's old school like film, and it feels like very like.
Well, it's more realistic. Like, there's no.
Yeah,
more-
I
but
feel
was
like,
was there
honestly,
any
the-
jump scares, or
The
was it
first
just
movie,
kinda
I
like-
no, I think the first movie was just like, I feel like that would be a real exorcism. I think that's how
Yeah,
it would.
looked-
Except for like
think about
the whole like head turning and stuff like that. Obviously,
that was
that's
good stuff,
that was
like,
for
being, like,
dramatic
assemblies,
effect.
right?
no, yeah, of course. I'm not saying that's not good.
No
Like
CGI.
that's not good. Like that's not good. Like movie. But I'm saying like in general, like if there was, but the other stuff, I feel like a real exorcism would be like that. Like the
Yeah,
girl
dude.
speaking like that, you know, and like what tripped me out.
Ugh,
Tripped me
Well, I
out the
mean,
most is like
even-
when it knew like stuff about the priest, like how to get to him, like the mom, you know.
fuck,
That was such a
chill.
trip how she was able to mimic the mom's voice and like, you know, like talk about how like because he didn't go see his mom at the end when she was like
She needed
slowly
the help.
starting to lose, you know,
Yeah.
lose herself basically. So I think that was more scary than
Yeah,
anything.
that movie was horrible, dude. I even told you guys this before. Like, why bring the
The original cast,
original
right?
cast,
Or something that's not gonna live up to it at all.
especially if you're just gonna kill them off like that.
Well, he
you
didn't
know?
even kill her off. He just chopped her eyes off.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what'd you do after?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's
Like,
why.
you
It was
basically
pointless.
Killed her off.
Yeah.
You killed her off, and Like, obviously, like, dude, she's old. She can't do no stunts. She can't do no. Like, what are you gonna make her do? You know, you can't put her levitating or flying or something like that. You know. So it's like, why do this? Why do this? You could have called it Exorcist and not bring that cast back. You know, like
Yeah.
it could have been a separate thing. But to me, it felt like I was watching two different movies. It was like one where like the two lost kids, and then out of nowhere, it's like now you get to be.
Now there's exorcists. There's demons.
Yeah, and then
But-
even then, it was like I was already like, all right, dude, like you guys already took too long to fucking.
I think the build-up took way too long. Like the whole like they got lost and they were gone for three days, right?
Yeah,
3
3
days?
days.
And then supposedly that like their feet were all burned and stuff. So supposedly they walked in hell. They went to hell.
walked in hell for
They
3
went to
days.
hell for 3 days and then
Came
came
back.
back. Which is supposed to be it's supposed to be like
More
a
like a Jesus thing.
like
or
he
like
he
Jesus.
resurrected. It's more like
So
a shot towards that.
So Jesus died, went to hell, said, "Hey, you know, I owned, like, not own, but like I'm taking care of Earth or like the living world, I guess, and I'm here to tell you, like, show you that I am who I am and this and that, right?" So he
Yeah.
walked in hell for 3 days and showed everybody that he was Jesus, and then came back. So that was the thing, but these people came back 3 days and then they came back demonic. So it's like, why would you reference that if about Jesus when you came back demonic and not like saving the earth or saving like humanity, I guess, in a way. And I don't know, dude. That one was just.
It
horrible.
sucked, bro. It didn't live
It
up
was
to the previous. It didn't
And
live
then
anything that was supposed
they
to
were
be.
gonna make
You're
a-
the one that said that that's the part of the scariest part of the previews.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was.
yeah,
It was.
The previews were just they showed all the scary parts and that's it.
And then
Oh, man.
they were supposed to make it I looked into it. They were gonna make 3 movies out of it.
No.
And I'm
What?
like,
No,
like
don't.
the
please.
director had already ideas of like
No.
where it was gonna go after this, and I'm like,
No.
don't do it, bro.
Just leave it.
Just-
Leave it. Let it die.
yeah,
Let it die.
make something else.
Just let it die. Just please let it
Make
die.
another scary
What would you
movie.
say is the scariest movie
I'd say The Exorcist for sure for me.
though? The original?
The original.
Original, yeah.
Think so? The original?
But what about in our time? What would you say is the scariest movie to you?
To
Obviously,
me, in our
'cause-
time, maybe, dude, it had to be Insidious.
The first one.
The first one.
Yes, I agree with you.
And
I agree.
Insidious.
That's
first
what
one
the
should be-
the red faced man, the devil, the demon.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Yeah,
he's in the
like
wall.
he's like, well, he's not in the wall, but
Just
he's
thinking
in
about
the-
this stuff, man. Makes me like chill. Like, give me chills.
You remember
Especially
when it
you
goes?
hear the cracking, like,
No,
and then,
when
like, fucking,
when he has the little boy locked up and he plays the music. Tiptoe
Oh
out
hell
the
no, bro!
window.
Oh hell no!
What's his name? Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim.
Tiny
dude.
Tim.
Woo!
That was creepy too. The guy that
Yes,
was singing the
sir.
song.
Dude, that movie that's probably the scariest movie for my generation.
That's really one of them. That's one of those
Right,
messed up. Especially if you watching the movie theaters and like it's the noise, the music they play. You know, the dun or like the noises they
Those
make.
jump scares.
Yeah, the jump scares.
Yeah, those jump scares are always the best one.
Yeah.
Honestly, as far as like a scary movie.
But that's what I think. That's what makes it like. It's what makes it, and at the same time, you don't want to have too much because then you already know like the suspense is building up, so you're like something's gonna happen.
Yeah, you already know it's coming.
You know, but that Insidious movie, it was like out of nowhere. You don't. It was like out of nowhere because what was it like? They were talking in the table, and out of nowhere you see the red face, and it's just like, oh, god damn, dude.
And the fact that they talked about something that people deal with, astral projection.
That's
What's that?
projection.
It's being able to have an out of body experience. Like when you go to sleep, you can come out of your body. Your soul comes out of your body, basically.
So you go roaming around, and like if you don't find your way back, dude, you might get lost for eternity. Or like for
What?
You leave your soul, you leave your body open for someone to come
Is that
in.
an actual like medical thing?
So you're so you
It's
know
not
how
a
like we
medical
have
thing,
physical.
but people
It's just
people
like
talk
a-
people
that-
talk about doing it. Like for instance, my mom has told me she's done it before. Astral
You don't think
projection.
it's just a dream?
No, because they can tell you exactly what a person is doing. Like
What do you mean?
so,
So you're telling me like they're
Hold on.
hopping out of their body?
yes,
and
and
seeing
they can
you
roam
as-
around and they can go see people.
That bull. I
Or
don't
you just
think
gotta
that's true.
figure out the.
That come on.
Listen,
supposedly
man.
you better have-
Come on.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. So one time when my mom told me she did this, I didn't believe her either. I was like, "You're full of crap," you know. And so there was one time where I went to go live with my dad for a little bit, right? My mom and dad aren't together, right? So I went to go. I was like maybe 8 or 9, and I went to go live with my dad, and I was when at home with my mom, and I would come see my mom on the weekends. I think I would come and visit her. And one time she was all like, "Oh, I saw you," and I was like, "How the hell did you see me?" You know, and she's like, "Yeah, you were sitting on the bed and you were doing this. I was playing video games." I imagine she's like, I saw you just going at it, going to town, going to town, and I was. No, she was like, you were playing a video game, but she like described everything I was doing and described what I was wearing, what I was doing, like where I was sitting. And I was like, how did you know this? And she's like, oh, well, I know how to. She basically explained what it was. Like, she didn't, it's not called, she didn't know it as astral projection or whatever, but the way she explained it to me, and after seeing that movie, that's what it was. It was astral projection. It's out of body experience.
I don't know. I'm a skeptic when it comes to certain
We'll get
things.
back to that, but
I think it's possible because if you think about it, we only use 10% of our brain, and there's people that can use more. You know what I mean? And what happens if that's a field in our brain that we can do? We can have out of body experience.
Well, then
for
again,
me,
there's
I
always
think
two different things: our physical body and our soul.
Yeah.
for me,
Two
man,
different things.
Yeah.
it,
It's body and soul or whatever.
Yeah,
it's so
it's
hard because
Your body and soul are not one.
They're
We
two
have to
different.
do two
Just like
different
when they
things.
say you pass away, when you pass away, your body stays and your
but
soul
goes
moves
wherever-
on wherever we go.
What about let me backtrack it real quick. What about you? I want your opinion on what's your scary movie. What's the scariest movie you've watched?
sorry, dude. I thought there was something going on outside. Tripping me out, dude.
Talking about scary movies and this kid's tripping out.
Yeah. Scariest movie? I haven't seen. I think I've seen Insidious one, but I probably have to watch it again. I thought Hereditary was kind of disturbing,
That one was actually
just because it was like the
dude.
pagan stuff, and I know people do that, like they sacrifice shit. There's probably his groups at the end, especially like I think
Like the cults.
the cults. That's what's kind of like scary. It's like where it's like that stuff might could be kind of true. But I don't know. I think it's all mental. It's kind of hard, man. I mean, with the well, as far as your question, scary movie, I would say the Hereditary movie. I recently started liking like scary, not liking, but like
Interested.
interested in scary
and stuff
movies
like
just
that.
because it freaks me out. But like
It interests you.
it interests
At the
me
same
like,
time.
as far exactly. Just because I don't know if it's real. I don't know. I don't want it to be real, but at the same time, like I don't know if it's real. Like the not knowing. 'cause
Are you
I'm,
saying in general, like paranormal?
paranormal or anything out of our own consciousness? You know, out of our own like us like talking right now without being altered. I mean, we're drinking alcohol, but like, I think if you like anything else, it's like the experience of like being altered.
Well, I think it's just not knowing.
The not knowing, because like I said, I've done some stuff and not stuff like just like the the W word.
What is the W word?
I don't know.
Wrestle?
It's legal now. The
Oh,
weed.
wait.
Oh, I thought you said like you wrestled
And
or
I'm like,
something.
I
Like,
know
oh,
that edible, dude.
that's cool.
And I'm like,
That's cool.
That's
Yeah, I did that too.
I done edible before, and I'm like, holy shit! Like I thought, like I knew like the universe, or like I was like God.
Damn, how much weed did he?
I took a whole edible, dude, and then I
They
was
sure
like,
was just weed.
It was, but no, I was watching like a black hole movie, and the amount of like my brain going through so many things, like just going. Maybe it's just me, because either way, I'm like an overthinker. But the amount of stuff that I think about while on that, I'm like, holy shit! Like I wasn't scared, but I was like, holy shit, that was real.
One time I watched a movie called, I think it was called Psychus, and it's about this one guy who figured out how society can live without money, society can live without being homeless and stuff like that. Like he made like the movie was about him talking about it and talking about like how he figured it out, and like there was no more wars, no more like I mean you're gonna have arguments, because we're human, we don't think alike, but there was gonna be less of a chance of having wars with more everybody living more humanely, And I remember I saw that movie, and I was on weed, and I was like, damn, dude, this was like so much things that is like, possibly true. Because he legit was like showing you like bar for bar, piece for piece, like how to like. And I'm over here thinking like, damn, bro, like this could work.
The thing is though, like
This could really
that's how,
work.
like, cults start. Like, people
One
do
guy with that
drugs.
idea, right? And they drug people and they get them to
That is
just
true.
right.
to follow.
Right, man. And that's when reality kicks in. Or not really. Like, because you're in an altered state of consciousness. I don't know, maybe when you're on drugs, it's like your brain opens up, like you're saying, like 10% of your brain.
You're more
Susceptible.
to take in things, you know, to understand them.
But then also too, I feel like when people join a cult and stuff, it's because they want something to believe in.
Well, yeah,
They want to belong. So like you'll follow along with whatever
I feel
someone
like that's
says.
what all we really want, dude.
Yeah, we just wanna
believe
belong.
that there's always a higher
Power.
power, no matter what you are. That's why I feel like there's so many religions, you know, because we all want to believe in
That's why-
something.
Do you
I mean,
think-
I'm not a religious person, and but I still
Believe there's a higher
believe that
power.
there's something higher
Something
within
out
from me, dude.
Do you think it was like it's like Jesus?
Not necessarily, dude. I don't think it's Jesus, nor do I think it's God, nor do I think it's like, how could I explain? Like, I don't think it's none of that. I think there is a higher sense of form, and I have
Of
to,
intelligence or just
spiritually, like soul, for my soul, like I feel like there is something that is like beyond me.
Yeah.
And I have to, like, I say, sometimes I'll say thanks, or, you know, like, not in necessarily of, like, when everything is, like, going good towards me, but, like, just, like, every day, like, thanks for letting me wake up another day. Like, thanks for letting me go to sleep. Or, like, you know, there's always something that you gotta say thanks to, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I'm not a religious type, and I don't believe in religions, to be honest. But I feel like we all do need to believe in something to give us also that hope and that faith.
that faith, yeah.
That faith of like tomorrow. If today you're having a bad day, tomorrow you're gonna have a better day. You know, and you ask like whoever you
Believe in.
feel like it is, like, please let me have a better day tomorrow. And sometimes you do, man. I mean, it doesn't.
But can't
always
you
work.
but can't you control that?
That yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
there's certain things you can control. To
Like,
an extent,
Yeah, there's certain factors you can control.
you can control.
Like,
you can control like only
the
what's-
things that you do.
That you do.
Yeah, not what
How
other
you-
people do.
Yeah, how you react.
Yeah.
Everybody could be mean to you.
But you can have that mindset of
Like,
I'm not gonna let that ruin my day, and it's not gonna ruin your day, you know.
Yeah.
So,
but,
like-
but it always, no matter what, I feel like no matter what you do, at the end of the day, once you lay down and you put your head on that pillow,
Yeah.
you're gonna think about all that stuff, dude. You're gonna think about like, man, this one told me this one told me that.
Yeah, dude. Last
and
Friday.
then,
dude, this Friday.
and then you'll be like, you start overthinking about it. Like, do I really like?
You
yeah,
start
I said
obsessed-
it didn't.
you start
it doesn't.
obsessed
It
with
didn't
it.
affect me when he told me, but now that I think about it, now I kind of like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
start
Crazy,
you
bro.
start thinking about that stuff.
Yeah.
You know. So,
And you replay it in your head
and
over
you
and over
replay
again,
it,
and it's
like,
like,
what
and
could've you done
and it's like,
different?
yeah, you play scenarios like I could have did this,
like I said,
I could have
could-
said this,
yeah.
like
And you over here like, but I said I didn't care. Like, yeah, tell me what you want, but in reality, like,
I do care,
I do.
and
care.
it does bother
And
me.
It does bother you. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I feel like if, like, for me, if I'm having like a bad day, that's why I always say, like, oh, hopefully, please, I want to have a better day tomorrow. I don't say who or I don't say what. I just say, please, I want to have a better day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Please help me out. You know, I'll do this, I'll do that. Or, you know, like, it's because in reality, dude, everything is always. I feel like it's always about getting and giving. You can't keep on getting without giving. You know,
Yeah, of course.
you can't.
You
say-
give and you receive.
Yeah. So like, let's say like I ask for help, and if I can help out someone else, I feel like okay. If someone comes to me for help, it's like okay, now it's time for me to
Repay that
pay you
favor.
back. You know. So it's always like okay, you need help. Like, I'll help you with this, or if I can help, like
Yeah.
let me know, you know. Or it's like just like you offering your help, and it's like a way of of balancing it out. I feel like
Yeah.
because like you obviously you can't say like, oh please, like I need help, please I need help, please I need help, please I need help. But when someone asks you for help, you're not
You're not gonna help them.
helpful. You know?
So I feel like I work myself when I look at things like that. I always go back to karma. Like treat people how you want to be treated, right? Like if I'm a good person and I do this, like not everyone's gonna do the same to me, but I already know that it's gonna come back my way because of the way that I basically like I don't know how to explain it.
What if it never comes back?
My flaw with
Was it
karma,
never comes back?
Yeah, that's my flaw with karma.
I don't think that's true because you always get paid back in a certain way. Like it just depends. Like it may not be in the instant, or right, but in the near future, it always comes back. Like if you do well in anything you do, something will always come back your way. Like let's say you help this one person, right? Like karma doesn't basically mean that that person's gonna help you. It can be down the road someone else helps you the same way that you help
Yeah.
that person, and that's that karma that you have for helping that one person. Another person's gonna help you.
I feel like karma has its flaws, man.
There's always
I don't really
there's
feel like-
always gonna be flaws, but I just know that like I feel that if you're a good person and you try to do things the right way, like someone's gonna try to do the return a favor to you, you know? Like let's say like me, like when I got this new job, right? These people try to do, you know, like that person that trained me. That guy like was nice enough to actually try to help me, right? And down the road, when I have the same amount of experience as that guy, a new guy's gonna come in the same thing like me, and I'm gonna know exactly how he felt. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna return the favor and teach this person the things that the other person taught me, or teach them the way that I learned things, and maybe they can, you know, soak some of that in and
Exactly.
help them.
The way you are, or I mean, think about what about the guy that's training you now?
But
Do you think?
alright, my bad. Sorry, then. But are you thinking about like at that point? Are you thinking about karma, or are you thinking about just you?
What do you mean?
Like how you saying like, well, like this person.
Well, because
taught
it's
me
karma.
like this.
Because
But-
because
but are
some
you-
because I treat someone how if I treat someone a certain way, it's gonna come back.
No, but what I'm saying is like how you said right now, like, this person taught me this way and like this, and he was good enough to teach me this and that. When you were going through that, and are you thinking about it like yourself, or are you thinking about it in a way that you see it as karma? Like, does it come from you to want to teach someone else the same way or a better way, or are you thinking about it as in like?
I see it as no. I see it more as a karma because, like, I don't want like let's say if I had a bad experience with the person that trained me, right? Let's say it's the opposite. Let's say that guy didn't care to train me. He didn't give a fuck, you know, just said whatever and just threw me out there, right? And I failed, right? And just threw me to the wolves and I got eaten alive, right? Once I finally understood it or whatever, or let's just say someone else comes in, a newbie, I'm gonna understand that feeling that person's gonna have, and I don't want them to feel the same way. So it's
That's
like
you.
karma. It's
But then it's you.
It's you.
It's not really karma.
It's
Dude.
not karma.
That's
Well-
that's what was my question.
It's you as a person.
It's you as a
choosing,
person.
hey, I don't want to make someone else feel this way. I'm going to change it. It's like, well, kids. Kids used to get hit. And some go, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to hit my kids. It's the same thing. It's like, you choose to be a better person.
wait. You said you don't want to get hit, so you don't hit your kids.
Well, no, it's like that old saying. It's like, oh, like back then, like a lot of people would get hit, like when disciplined, right? To get disciplined.
Yeah, but okay, but if you want to throw that's a whole different rabbit hole
Yeah,
you're
that's
going
a
to
whole-
because
Oh,
that's
no,
like
it's
that's
not.
like that's like
It
saying okay
is.
that's like saying okay, the society now, are these kids listening more or do they listen less because their parents don't actually discipline them physically? Were you hit as a child? Let me answer that question.
Every once in a while.
Okay, so did you listen to your parents, or were you actually afraid of your parents because they hit you?
Yes.
Okay, so nowadays a kid that doesn't get hit, let's say Tori over there that doesn't get hit by his mom and dad, his parents just go up to her and be like, hey Tori, you can't do that, instead of giving a little spank, and they get that little fear that if I do it again I'm gonna get spanked, I'm gonna get punished, instead of Tori, stop it. Just stop it now.
Well, you gotta sound so white, dude.
That's definitely a white person. Tori!
I'm not.
Stop!
we're getting
I'm not.
shut
I'm not.
That's it.
I'm not trying to generalize
Turn it
anything,
off.
but I'm
We're
just.
done.
I'm just saying.
Time out.
I'm just saying. You gonna
He's
go,
like this.
Tori? Sit down. Sit down.
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Sit down. You know what? No iPad for a week. You know, like, are you gonna? Is that kid gonna really listen to his parents? Like, are you gonna be scared?
I
No.
feel like it also depends on the kid too.
What do you mean?
And I think
Like,
culturally
I
too.
think
though.
it depends on the kid.
Exactly. Well, I don't want to get culturally, but if you,
Well,
Well, you
culturally,
jumped into a whole different.
that's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Right.
You brought up. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, you just brought up
I
a
just
whole
meant,
different
like,
thing.
You don't do what you don't want to happen to you, basically.
Well, that's karma, though.
Exactly. Well, that's not karma.
What is karma to you then?
Because you decided.
No, but what is karma to you?
Personally, I don't feel like as far as like being good. I feel like as far as being bad. Like, don't do this.
So you think karma's more as a bad thing?
As a
and
bad
then-
thing.
and then
So, like,
it's like a good
Isn't
thing?
karma what you do to someone else is gonna do to you?
That's not the way I see it. I just feel like if you do something, well, yeah, actually, yeah.
That is karma.
It's
There's good karma
but
too.
no, I don't care about good karma because
But that exists, though. But that
Bad
exists.
karma is like, okay, if I steal or if I do something like this to someone that's good, I'm gonna get the same thing because I'm doing something bad to someone that's good.
But exactly.
So,
So
like,
someone's gonna do the same thing to you that you did to
No,
somebody
but my
else.
question was
That's
just,
karma.
My question was just like, was that
That's
you,
all.
or was that you feeling like because of karma? Like, do you think that within
I think
you,
if I was a bad person to somebody else,
No, I'm saying like, if it was within you, like let's say like how you said, if I got a shitty ass like, sorry, more profanity. If I got a bad teacher, right? He taught me like really bad, and he just like how you said threw me in the with the wolves, and obviously I got freaking eaten alive. Is it to you to say I have to treat another person better, or do you?
no, because
feel-
I don't have to if I
Or
don't
do you
if I
feel
don't
like-
want to.
Or do you feel like?
But I feel it.
You feel like it's more like the karma that you have to because you want it to be.
Yeah, because I would want. I feel like it's karma because I wouldn't want.
So it doesn't grow out of you to be a better instructor.
No. At the end of the day, no, because no,
So that was
it's
my-
karma.
that was my
It's
question.
karma because at
That
the end
was
of the
my
day, I
question.
don't want it to happen to me again. So why do it to somebody else again? Like if I continue with it, it's just a cycle. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't grow. It doesn't grow out of you.
Like what do you mean? Like the change?
Yeah, the change. It doesn't grow out of you.
No, because I think I'm that type of person already as it is.
Like you think you're a bad teacher too? Or?
No. It's not that I'm saying that I'm a bad teacher. I'm just saying that I don't like.
That was my question. Like I don't know if you guys understand it. Like
No, I'm kind of lost.
no, like so it doesn't grow out of you.
Oh, like the change
The
to be
change?
different.
It doesn't grow out of you, or you're mostly thinking about the karma.
I'm not thinking about karma.
So then it grows more out of you.
Yeah.
It grows more out of you to go like.
That's your personality as a person that you
Yeah,
want.
I'm not.
You
I'm
want
not,
you want to
Okay,
be
so
able to.
say
function.
this, so
I'm
say
not
this.
worried about. Hey,
So
if
I
I'm
think
not
this is a
good
better.
to the per-
This is
something
a
happened
better
to me,
question.
no.
I feel like
It's more about.
if you
me.
see someone,
I guess that was
with
a
a flat
I-
tire, with
yeah,
a flat tire,
yeah.
and you see him, and you know you can stop,
But you don't.
but you
You
don't.
just keep
Hell
going.
no, I ain't stopping, bro. I'm driving.
Hey,
Yeah,
but,
so then
but
it's
what
like-
happens? What happens if a gimmick and
But-
they're trying to rob you?
Yeah.
But no, let's say it's like a genuinely
I wouldn't do it.
good thing. Like
Yeah, see,
Yeah, you
no,
tripping, bro. I
no,
ain't that
I'm
good
not
of a
stopping.
person.
I'm sorry, I'm not
I'm
stopping.
There you
driving.
so then
I
you're
think I
more
pressed on
worried-
the gas a little bit more.
So then you're more
Oh shit.
you're more into the karma than it is growing out of you. That was what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't grow out of you saying like, hey, this person probably does really.
It's like a homeless
well.
person, right? If you see on the side of the street, you know, like, oh, if I give this guy money, he might have good karma come back to me.
No, see, but I don't.
But you, that's
Ah,
not how you see it.
God, that's a whole different topic too
Yeah.
because I have like when I look at a
I think-
homeless
Have you
person.
Have you ever given money to a homeless
Yes,
person?
I have.
You have?
I have.
I've never
But
given
see, like it just depends. Like you have to see the person, like because there can be a random dude, right, a homeless guy, right? But why is he homeless? There's a lot of factors.
What?
No, I'm just saying, like, why is he homeless? Like this person, there's so much government assistance out there
That's
that
what
that
I'm
person
saying,
doesn't
bro.
have to be homeless. They
Yeah.
chose to be homeless.
Bro, I'm like, people come from another country, which are actually like worse
So-
than they are,
So
and
that
they're not
was-
homeless.
That was my.
So
that
that's
was
I'm
my
like,
question.
there's. I mean, unless you're like, sorry, not crazy, but medically or clinically insane. Is that the word you can use?
Insane,
Or whatever,
not
crazy.
sane, because sane would
Sane
be
would
when
be
you're
normal.
fine.
Well,
Did I say insane? Or
You
sane?
said sane, clinically
Sorry,
sane.
insane. I understand. I mean, though some of those people. I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
but
oh, I thought you were just smacking yourself, dude.
No, I fucking killed
I
it.
was like, dude, I want
Let me get a piece.
Yeah. Let me get
Come
some
here.
more.
Karma,
Yeah.
yeah? Come here.
I'm doing good, right?
Yeah.
No, so that was my question. Like, is it more like karma? Or
Oh, you understood me, right? You
Yeah,
got it at
yeah,
the
I
end.
got it,
It's
I got it.
karma. I
It's
feel that.
karma. So
I
for
feel
you,
that
it's
way.
more like.
I feel like I don't want to get looked over in the back in at the end of the day, so
You change it.
I change it. I change the cycle.
exactly, it's a never-ending cycle.
But for you see karma more as just a bad thing.
You see it more in the bad sense, like
Yeah, bad
rather
thing.
than
Yeah.
the good.
like you don't want to steal because you don't want someone to steal from you later down the road,
Yeah, or
That's
like
karma.
I don't want to.
or you don't want to cheat on your spouse because you don't want her to cheat on you later.
Basically, yeah. The bad.
So you just don't tell her.
We're not.
We don't condone that. I'm
we
just
don't
kidding.
condone this.
I'm just
Joke.
kidding.
It's a joke.
Yeah, man, that's rough. But yeah, exactly. Back.
Yeah.
Something being done.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, like if I did something bad and I knew, I'm like, you know what? Well,
It's coming to me.
I'm not thinking about that.
You're not thinking about later
Because
down the
some
road if
people
they
have
come
done
back.
terrible things and nothing happens.
Nothing happens to them.
And you have other people that. Are
But that's why I see my flaw in karma, dude. Because I've seen and we all seen people do terrible things
And nothing happened to
and
them.
nothing happens to them. And it's just like, bro, I'm living a
That's why
semi-good
I'm-
life because obviously we're not perfect, but we're living a semi-good life. And yet this person is making more money than I am, or yet this person is still going around like doing whatever he wants.
That's what you question. It's kind of like.
And then it's like that's why I see karma as a flaw because it's like
But in a sense, what do you mean by they make more money than you?
no. I'm just saying like
I mean,
I'm
what you're
saying,
saying, it's like crappy people
yeah,
that make a lot of
crappy
money.
And then,
Why,
like,
if they're doing terrible things?
well, think about it like.
So there's that. Well, people like there's so many reasons why people make more money than other people. There's
No, but what I'm saying is like, well, in high school, I would see like the drug dealers making all that money, like
Okay.
selling it to younger people,
Okay.
and then it's like, and then we're just
Name those
money.
drug dealers.
Yeah. Social security numbers, full name,
Or-
first and last.
Or like, everyone meets their demise. Obviously, everyone meets their thing, but
But that's karma.
no, I don't know, dude. 'Cause
Talking about
it's like-
death?
Yeah,
Hmm.
like death is gonna get us, and sometimes most.
But how do you know that person hasn't suffered? You don't know their whole life.
Well, I know that. I'm not in their shoes.
Exactly.
Well, think about it. I mean,
But I mean,
That person to get down to that level to sell drugs, they have. That's like
no, it's someone that's
hit rock bottom.
not,
Like
not,
that.
not rock bottom.
Well, I mean,
man.
they-
you have people that have money and whatever, but they probably just want to do that for a quick money. It's all quick money. If I sell a bag, let's say, well, weed's legal now, but let's say I sell a bag of weed, whatever, right? Or a Coke, bag of Coke. There you go, bag of Coke.
to
The
younger,
risk
younger,
is
younger-
pretty high, right? A risk of me getting caught.
but
But also, but the money is
It's the
quick.
reward. It's quick
quick, so
reward.
like, hey,
and
Hey,
like,
Roman, like I said, hey, Gio,
And I
let's
can
sell
still
this.
use my supply too. No.
and you can, and you're still selling it. You know.
Yeah, people won't get caught. Oh, I can sell this bag of Coke and make 1,000, right?
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that they're probably not suffering, but I'm saying like some of them,
Or they're
like,
just businessmen.
yeah,
Quick
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
but
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying though, like sometimes those people that do those things, it's like their last option. I'm not saying here because here obviously
It
fuck,
is your-
we're in the
It's
land
like
of
it's so
opportunity. Well, I'm talking about in, like let's say another country, third world countries, where these little kids have to go into these cartels. That's their last option, bro.
hey, dude, I want to talk about cartels, bro.
I'm not specifically naming any cartels. I just said in general, third world countries where there's cartels.
We're not adulting.
I don't condone anything. You know, to each their own. But I'm just saying that like those those people are third world countries. There's no money.
But
Well,
that
okay,
doesn't
so-
matter though,
so
bro.
think
Like,
about it.
It's all. It doesn't matter.
Those narcs,
Yes.
the cartels and stuff like that, they kill a bunch of people,
That's why.
and look at them. They're the most powerful.
But no, think
Things-
about it this way, bro.
But that's why they
There's
kill people.
There's people that there's pharmaceutical companies or people.
They're
that
killing
make
people
shit.
too.
Yeah, they're killing people too,
Yeah.
and they're
They
making
you
money,
bro.
dude.
But
And
they're
they're
telling
making
you,
money.
hey, yo, this is good for you.
Yeah.
I got you. Nah.
Well, it's
Die,
like
my boy.
it's like
Well, it's
dude,
like they're like
you
they're
see
like
those-
legal
So
drug
you see
dealers.
those
They're just
commercials?
not
You-
showing.
You see those
you.
commercials, and then they'll tell you like, we'll relieve you from fucking diarrhea,
Yo, that shit crazy.
But-
They're like,
but you might have
All the
brain
side
damage.
all the side effects, right?
You might
When-
get brain
when-
damage.
It's
you might
the it's the little words
diabetes
in the
too.
bottom when they read it really fast.
You
You know-
like diabetes, diabetes.
we
and
went-
then
Some side effects will come in.
brain
Dude.
tumor.
It's
Yeah.
only,
Some side effects gonna happen. You can have cancer.
It's only here though, bro. Because I went to Italy and we watched TV. Nothing about fucking medicine.
And I'm pretty sure you saw. Did you watch the weather
What were
by chance? I heard in Europe the weather is really nice.
No, I didn't see it.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Next time I'll go, I'll check it out.
I heard you should really check it out. I heard the weather is really nice. They do the weather report.
So that's what I'm saying. Like these guys are like bad, and they like there's no really consequences to them, you know.
I guess.
So that's why I'm saying like that's my flaw, like within it. Like there's no really consequences of what they're doing, because no one's really doing anything about it.
Yeah.
They're just doing whatever they want, living that life that they want, which is whatever it.
To each their own.
To each their own.
You know.
But that's what I'm saying. That to me, that there's a flaw in that karma situation.
I guess. Yeah.
You know, and like I said, like they're gonna meet their demise regardless. We're gonna even us
Well,
good
everyone.
people, even us good people.
Everyone. There's a start and an end
Yeah,
to this life. So
but every beginning has an end, and every end has a beginning.
and there's always a middle and there's a climax.
But to,
What if,
what's that's the question too.
What if it's forever?
What
the
life?
climax?
No, everything.
Oh,
What do you mean? We see
Not
people
forever,
die.
but-
I
Yeah,
know,
but
dude.
doesn't
I could die right now. And I'm not gonna be forever.
We know people that have passed away. What are you
I
talking
mean, I'm
about?
gonna be hot. I could haunt this place, and I'll be like,
Not as far.
You talking about
as your
reincarnation? You're
physical
gonna come back
body.
as
I'll be
a
like,
mouse or what?
Roman, I'm here on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Not as physical body, but as far as a soul.
Well, that's why.
Well, that's why we
it's
say-
physically.
That
there's
goes back to our conversation about astral
Physical-
projection,
It's
physical and soul.
That's projection shit is not true though. I don't think that's real. But
Bro, you didn't even believe in paranormal like 2 months ago.
I still don't believe paranormal. I believe that's a win.
I showed you my blink camera footage. Of,
So how about? And you know what I really wanted to do, dude? I really wanted to do like some paranormal shit, dude.
like go somewhere.
Yeah, go somewhere
You know what is like?
other than the museum that we went to, but I would like somewhere else and like,
Stay the night.
or maybe like
Uh,
like have like some people who would do paranormal stuff.
For me, though,
and then, like, just
I-
go with them
for-
and like really
try to experience it.
For me though, like
I
I
think you
would
would psych
do that
yourself out though.
only if I had a gun.
What's the gun gonna do against a
No,
ghost?
no, that's the thing though.
You're
For
trying
me,
to be
no,
like that.
no, no, understand. This is my perspective, right? I got a 12 gauge shotgun, right, or whatever. I know I can fit something real. I can kill, right? For something not real, it can't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. I'm like, I'd rather be fully protected against something that's physically there, and now I know I'm like, okay, whatever is here is not, or is a spiritual thing.
So
You
then,
know what I mean? I'd rather be like, oh no, like I'm like, hey, I can protect myself from something real, compared to like something. Let's say we go like, because there's an abandoned, I think, single asylum in LA, and my buddy, I think one of my buddies and like people went and had like run away from like security guards and shit, and long story short, they had like jump fences and everything. That said like it was super spooky, right? Like I said, like if you go in there with a gun, right, you protect yourself from a human. But you can't protect yourself against a paranormal thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my way of thinking. Like I would go somewhere paranormal if I had something that would kill something real that I know is real.
So
Wait. Hold on.
So
For you
you're
to
gonna go-
believe paranormal, you want something that's not from this world to murder someone that's in this world?
No.
No.
What he's saying is he's gonna
He's gonna bring a gun to
Look, I want to go.
paranormal.
I went to that
Kill a
museum.
ghost.
I want to be strapped in case someone does come at me. But if it's something fake or not fake, but like something paranormal, then I know I'm like, all right, this shit for real. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how would you know then? You can't see a ghost. You can't.
Exactly. But no, the thing is, I wouldn't be scared because I'm like, I have a protection against something real. I don't know if the paranormal stuff is real. What if it's not real? But I know I'm protected for something real.
Okay, so you're more in the sense of. You're more in the sense of
Something
like if you were to
something
go to a
physic-
haunted. Let's say that you go to a haunted house.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Let's say I go to haunted house, I have a fucking vest
And you
on,
have a
a
vest.
shotgun, whatever. I'm like, all right, just in case someone is here,
You
I
know-
can shoot this
This
motherfucker.
guy's trying to be narcoed up.
Exactly, I can shoot this
Trying to be a
motherfucker, right?
sicario.
And-
But
but
if-
you're not
if-
gonna be scared
I'm not gonna be scared
because
for
you know it's physical.
it's
and you
physical
see
and I
it.
could kill him. All right, it's over. You know.
But what about if something that was to appear and it's not physical?
Exactly. Now I'm like, oh shit.
What are you gonna
This
do?
shit Real.
So what are you gonna do though?
No,
That
that's
bulletproof
my question.
vest,
That's
gun,
the thing. I don't care
shotgun,
about-
all
no,
that.
That's why I don't care though. That's the thing is that's totally different though. That's a totally different
But
ballgame.
what was the point of you bringing bulletproof vest,
Against
shotgun?
something real though. Against something real. Against something that can
But if
physically
you already
touch.
know that this place is haunted, because supposedly there's real ghosts and real scary events, why would you take it to big at once?
Well, look, I don't think you're.
You don't go. What is it called? What is it? No. You don't go. You don't go looking for. In Spanish, it's like no le buscas los tres pies al gato si sabes que tiene cuatro. You know, like if you go to a haunted house, because people are telling, or like historically, it's been proven and everything.
That there's something there that's not physical and it's paranormal.
Why would you?
Why would you bring a gun
gun and
to a knife
vest?
fight?
Well, no. You know what I'm saying? So let's say I went to the museum, right? They say it's one of the most spookiest places, right? I'm just gonna quote back to that museum.
Yes. Right.
It's just a museum,
Mhm.
right? So if I know I have a gun that can kill something real, right? A bear or a human.
Why would there be a
whatever.
bear?
Yeah, that's my question.
No,
Why-
but
And
what
you're
I'm
paying
saying-
to
No,
go
dude,
somewhere
what
that's.
I'm trying to tell you. Let's say I went in there alone, right? I'm like, hey, go in there alone. Okay, give me a gun just in case there's something real. But if there's nothing real, then I know that it's.
But
super
what I'm saying is
paranormal.
that you know
That's when I'm like, oh shit, this shit is real.
But you're paying to go to this place knowing that there's
But how do you
not.
know it's real though?
No, but I'm
You
not
don't know
saying.
it's
I'm
real,
not
it's
saying.
people will
So
psych
it's
you
like
out.
it's
I'm
like
not-
this.
I'm not
I
saying- I'm not
understand-
saying
I
there's
understand
gonna
if you're
be-
going to the woods.
And you want to bring your gun.
You want to bring your
But if you're paying to go to a haunted museum,
No, I'm not paying. I'm not paying.
Okay, don't pay then.
Okay.
You're going to the
you're gonna go into the museum.
Y'all don't understand where I'm coming from.
there's no. You're gonna
There's
go.
not
by
gonna be
yourself.
someone that's gonna pop up with a gun.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that.
It's just you.
Why do you want the gun?
Because you don't understand.
Oh, I don't
Y'all don't
understand.
understand.
Because you're going someplace that is supposedly haunted.
Exactly, supposedly. But it's not.
Supposedly.
Oh, sorry.
Damn, dude, this guy-
Supposedly haunted, right?
See, that's why you shouldn't take. That's
no.
why you shouldn't take a gun to one of those places.
No, you don't
If someone
understand.
You're gonna end up
If someone
fucking
tells you,
shooting
like,
someone.
Hey, bro, your time's done. You're gonna be like, oh, boom.
No.
You're gonna kill the freaking
No, you don't understand what I'm saying.
owner of the house that's just trying to tell you to get out.
Let me be specific.
Alright,
Let me try to be more specific, right? You tell me, hey, this house is haunted.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say I had a gun, right? Okay, I feel protected
Okay.
from anything that like a person, right? Say a case of the person in there, right? Because that's a real thing. A person can, make you play games on you, right? Or let's say like they're
Yeah, he could. It could be. What is that thing called? What's the word? It could be. Like they can set up the traps. And
Yeah, they can set up traps, make noises, or like stuff that's like a generator or whatever you think.
But if that's the case, then they're gonna tell you can't bring a gun in there.
No, dude, I'm thinking hypothetical, right?
Let's say
I
that
feel
this guy wants.
protected, right?
this guy really
you
wants
see
to
a
make
cop,
the
right?
house-
You see a cop. The cop is like has an ego.
This guy wants to make the house seem real haunted.
Yeah, I know, but that's why
No.
they're gonna tell you no weapons, none of that stuff, because they
No,
don't want
dude,
they don't want to hurt
understand what
the
I'm saying?
actors that are
No,
performing
you
this.
don't understand what I'm saying. You don't understand what I'm saying. A cop, right? You see you're a cop, right?
Yes.
You feel like the fucking man. I got a gun on me. I'm protected. I can do whatever. I'm like basically on my I'm the dog, right? That's what I'm saying. If you go in there like protected from real things,
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel safe.
you're gonna feel safe.
Okay.
So that's why if you feel safe with the real, like with the gun, but then you start seeing shit, then that's different. That's like, or that I would say. That's
Are you gonna feel
real.
stupid though for going in there with all that shit and
No,
it doesn't matter?
You understand? I think
No,
Gio
you
understands.
fool.
I think Gio understands what I'm saying.
That has to be the click right there. No, you. That was the highlight right there.
Oh my god!
So when like they see the short,
This guy wants to go
He's
shoot.
like, no, you fool!
I'm not shooting any ghosts.
He wants to feel safe, so he needs a gun.
Yes.
he's trying to kill someone.
So
that's
your
already
fist,
dead.
your fist.
Don't try to scare me.
He's
You know? I'm just
So
saying,
you,
like,
so you
I got
don't,
a
so you
knife
don't
on me.
feel safe just with your hands.
Well, no, because what am I doing
No,
with my hands?
dude, honestly,
No,
Because what am I doing with my
well,
hands?
we saw you punch the machine, so
Yeah,
no.
exactly. That's so I can't fight somebody. And that's what I'm saying. If I have a gun or something that can stop something that's real, like a person,
Okay.
then I'm like, all right, cool. But if I don't, if it's something out, if it's not a person, if it's actually something
Your
paranormal,
logic-
then I'll be like, oh shit, this
your
shit
logic-
real, bro. I'm out of here.
your logic would work if you're going
If you're going to a random place where no one knows, there's no supervision, none of that. But if I've told you, stay at my house, I think it's haunted. There's no one gonna be here. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna
Here's
leave
the
you the
keys.
keys. Here's the keys. I'm gonna go stay at a hotel, and you stay here. You're
I
still
would-
gonna,
I
you're
would
still gonna
stay
be
here.
like, I need my gun.
Yeah.
I need my gun.
I would stay, if you told me, hey, it's paranormal, I will stay strapped up. And if I hear something that's fucking
I guarantee
crazy,
you hear
then
something
you're
crazy,
gonna-
you're gonna start shooting.
No, if I hear something crazy, I'm like, all right, cool.
You're gonna
I got a
start
gun.
shooting.
I gotta get on me. I'm ready. I'm ready for something real.
So you pull out your gun and you see doors start opening and shit. You're not gonna fire?
No, I'm not gonna fire because I know that shit ain't real.
No, my
Who am I
boy.
gonna fire at, bro? The wall?
If you see the door open and close upstairs, like you're not gonna.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna shoot because I know that. I'm like, oh shit, that's not a real.
Or
person.
what if you
That's
see an
not-
apparition for that slight little
I know, but the
second,
thing is, I
that slight
know
little
my-
second,
my-
and you see a shadow and you think it's a person? You're gonna shoot.
Well, no, bro. Come on, you gotta true control. But unless I see a real person coming out of the
True
fucking door,
control. You're
I'm not
scared.
gonna-
You're scared for your life. You're not gonna shoot.
No, because dude, if you tell me,
I
hey,
feel like
stay at
you-
my
I
house.
feel like you.
Here's a shotgun.
I feel like you'd have to be so strong mentally
Not to shoot.
to not. Shoot,
Well, the
dude.
thing is, you already know that's haunted though, so you know. Okay, if I see something crazy, I'm not gonna shoot. What am I gonna shoot at? It's something out of this world.
Yeah, but if
There's
you
nothing-
see an
that
apparition
gun-
coming
Dude, but
back
if you
That
s-
gun,
but if-
unless that gun got holy water bullets or some shit crazy.
No, but if you see an apparition, it looks like a real person, right? Let's just say
No.
you see like the slightest thing. You see
a
a
shadow
shadow go into the door and the door closed. You're not gonna think it's a person.
Let's say like in the movies. Let's say like in the movies where you see an actual like little kid running around or like
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Whatever.
shoot at it.
You're gonna fall.
Until I physically see in front of me coming at me, or like let's say if I knew it was a real person compared to an apparition, unless a fucking
Well, you've never
parents can take
at that
exactly.
point, how are you gonna distinguish?
exactly.
Well,
If you've
let's
never,
say
if
lock
you've never,
me up and lock all the doors up, y'all outside.
How about
I'm
this?
inside the house,
How about this?
and I know no one's gonna go in there. That's real. That's real. And you tell me,
How about
I'm not
this?
gonna shoot it. I'm like, oh shit, I'll get the fuck out of here.
How
Here's
about
some
this?
fucking holy water.
How about
I'm
this?
out.
So okay, this house is really haunted right here. No one's there. You're gonna have the keys. You lock it up from the inside.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Lock everything up. All the outside doors, right?
Okay.
You're gonna take your gun, right?
which I don't know why you would need it because you locked yourself in the
Look,
house.
look, hey, let him tell the story. Let him tell the story.
The scenario.
This
It's
scenario.
It's not a
So
story.
this is
Scenario.
hypothetical. So you have the keys. There's no secret like
I think the viewers are gonna know what I'm talking about.
historically, and like there's historically evidence at this point too that you've seen like what they're showing you is like, hey, there's an apparition right here, there's an apparition over here. They hear like a woman crying or they see a woman right here, right? So you with the gun, you go in there, boom, 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 block everything up, right? And it's just you. So, you start seeing the door open slowly. Tell me it's a lie. You're not gonna pull out that gun.
I'm gonna pull it out, but I'm not gonna shoot somebody.
No, but you're gonna pull out that gun.
Am I gonna pull somebody out because I think someone's there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, what the fuck is going on? And
Yeah.
if I don't see anybody, I say I go to the house, right? I'm like, okay, I don't see anybody. Boom, I hear, fuck no, mis hijos. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, this shit's going down.
You're gonna
What
say,
are you-
okay, cool.
Oh,
But
no.
you're going-
The thing is,
but
I
you're
know
going-
though, I'm
but you-
strapped.
But you're
I'm
going,
strapped with the fucking shotgun.
so you're going to the thing here.
Yeah, I'm
you're
going
gonna-
to the fucking thing. Oh, I hear, okay. Here we go, baby.
Let's go through this.
I got a fucking machine gun or whatever the fuck. I got a gun that can kill a real thing, right?
Oh my
A
God.
bear, what the fuck you want to kill?
Why you keep saying bear?
Because a bear is probably the strongest thing you can kill. I mean, anything.
No,
I mean,
but
a
we're
real
talking about
grizzly bear.
I understand in the woods.
Yeah. But no, let's say I kill a fucking 400-pound man, right? The world's strongest man. I can kill a motherfucker with a machine gun.
Yeah.
He's going down
Yeah.
regardless. 50 cal, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm going in there because I know I have a weapon that can kill a real thing, right?
So you
Oh,
want to have the
hell
power.
no, whatever.
You want to have the power.
I have the power to kill something real.
So you want to have the power. That's what you want.
So if I heard the basement, I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
So you want
I
the
got
power.
my fucking laser or whatever. I'm going down
That's
there.
what
I'm
you
like,
want.
because I'm ready to
He
shoot
just
something
wants
real.
to feel like
the
he
power.
has.
You want the
He-
power.
Power to
He
kill
has the
something
control
real.
in
You
his
want to have the
hand.
control of.
But if I
it's
hear
real.
shit and I see it like a
Thing
demon
levitating
thing or thing
levitating.
levitating or something like that, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck out.
You're gonna drop your gun and run.
I'll drop the gun because I can't kill that shit with the gun. Ain't no lead bullets gonna kill nothing.
Not just that, you've never felt paranormal presence, so you don't know the feeling. There's a feeling. There's a
thing, though.
feeling
But
that
then
you
again-
feel.
But then again, you
That-
probably had some paranormal stuff, and you just.
That's the thing, though. I can't do anything about that with the gun. I can't do anything physical. I can't throw anything at it because it's out of this world. It's out of my control. What am I gonna do? I repent you to Christ, or what am I? With holy water?
That's
There's
why I
no-
wouldn't
I'm
go with the
saying.
gun in the first place.
Oh no, but with the I'm just saying. You understand what I'm saying?
You just want to have that.
Yes, we know that you
Think
want
about
to
it.
feel
you
safe.
go in a room with a 50
You
cal
want to
machine
you
gun,
want to
what-
feel safe. I
feel
know.
safe,
I get
yeah,
what you're
right?
saying, but I'm just saying that like if you're going if you're going to a paranormal place, you already know there's not gonna be no physical danger. So why the fuck are you gonna bring a gun?
Okay,
That's what I'm
okay,
trying to
so-
explain
so
to you.
Because of physical danger, though, like I know there's no
So I
physical
would-
danger, but I'm protected from
I
physical
would think.
danger.
I would
But
think.
there's
I mean?
not gonna be physical
I would
danger.
think only
But just
scenario.
in case, I still feel in my head I'm powerful enough to fight physical danger.
I would feel like that scenario would work if someone like randomly was like, "My house is like haunted right now," and there's
Yeah.
we seen like.
But I'm just saying, I was giving you a scenario that
But
like
if it's, like,
we're going
historically-
to a
it's
spot that's
historically-
historically known as paranormal. These people own it. They're letting you use it. Like you're gonna make a
Let's-
you're gonna
let's-
make a
let's-
video. You're gonna film. You think you?
let's say this, right? Let's say this, right now. Right? I hear something in the house. Like,
So how about
I hear some screaming or shit going on. I'm like, there's no one up there. I know there's no one up there. You call the cops, right? Like, hey, cops, come to my house. You know, hey, they have guns. They have anything. They go up, they check, because you know they have guns. Or would you call a priest? You say like, let's say like you don't know. You hear all this shit going on. You're like, oh fuck, what's up in my attic or whatever. Who do you call? Do you call the police or do you call?
I call the
You
Ghostbusters.
call the Ghostbusters, bro.
My
How do
friend.
you know that? What do you know? What? How do
When
you
there's
know
something
it's a
strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
Yeah,
Steven, to the
thing?
podcast. So like I was saying, I feel like we would need all of us to go and experience the same thing at the same time. So we would understand, like, obviously we're not gonna have you with a gun if we're gonna be there with you.
Hell no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get shot.
I'm
I'm gonna end up getting shot.
in the middle of the night. I'm like, I'm gonna go take.
I'm gonna
a
try
leak,
to find Steven. Like, Steven,
And
are you okay? Pop!
and I'm gonna be like this, like wondering, like, should I open the door to take a piss or not?
Some guy's gonna be loaded with the gun.
But what I'm saying is, like, if we were all to go, due to our like, well, his experience with paranormal stuff in my experience with paranormal stuff. Like I'm saying, if he was to go in to let's say we go to a haunted house that's like really haunted, or a mansion, or because mansions are for some reason they're the most haunted sometimes. We go there. What do you like? I was saying, like, would you walk in with that mentality that it's haunted and there's something gonna happen, or would you walk in with like
Nothing's gonna happen.
nothing's
Well,
gonna happen, but are you
it-
gonna walk in with like,
Open mind.
well, let's see what's gonna happen tonight,
Well,
but you're not like scared of it to begin with,
if you told me it was haunted initially, then I think mentally I would put my own in the head. I'm like, hey, it's haunted.
But would you be like,
But with no proof.
yeah, like, because the proof is only for you.
But yeah, I think I think humans it's like, oh, it's haunted. I'm like, oh shit, it's haunted. Like,
Yeah.
I think you already put. If you told me, hey, we're gonna go check out this mansion, blah blah blah. It's like, I want to buy it or whatever. I'll check it out. I'm like, oh, cool. You know what I mean? Like, say, I want to go buy this house, right? Not a mansion, right? I'm like, hey, I want to buy this house, but it's pretty run down, right? So let's go check it out. I'll go check it out. I'm like, with the mind of like, oh, okay, cool. Let's go check it out. See how beat up it is. But if someone, hey, let's go check out this haunted house, I'll be like, oh fuck, it's haunted. That's my perspective. Like,
So if I
shit.
was to tell you, like, I'm gonna buy a car that's haunted, we're gonna spend the night on it. You're already
A car?
Yeah, just like,
Yeah,
He's just trying to give you a scenario.
yeah.
and you're already gonna sleep on that car thinking that it's haunted, and you're gonna be like,
Or you're gonna wait and try to get
Or
your
you're gonna-
perspective.
get your perspective.
I'm
on
gonna think. I think in my own head, I would probably say
You're already basically
because
putting
like,
your head
like,
that's
when
on
you
it.
show me the video of the door, right?
Hmm.
Right now, I went to the bathroom, just like thinking.
But I showed you
Anyway.
proof though.
I
Anyway.
proof.
Anyway,
But I hop out and I'm like, look around. I'm like,
this guy's
there's
house
nothing here.
is haunted. He showed us a video.
Yeah, I have
door.
security cameras inside my
Well,
house.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
The ghost probably had to take a leak or something because he was eating in the kitchen and then he went to the bathroom
With the door open
with the door
and then
open
closed it.
and closed it. He thought about us. He was like generous enough to be like, all right, dude, gotta do my.
I'm surprised he didn't flush the toilet. Fuck.
That'd be crazy.
I'm surprised you guys didn't smell like ghostly shit.
Nah, it was too fast, bro. He took a leak for sure. No, but like, I don't know. I saw something in my house. I don't know if it's paranormal or not,
what's
but
the difference? Would that be poltergeist or would that be like an actual like haunting?
I think it's poltergeist.
Because there's a difference, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that poltergeist is like they just move things around, or.
But then it's a haunting though at the
Really?
same time.
But is it a haunting?
Well, if it reoccurs, that's a haunting, right?
So in the beginning, or would it just be a poltergeist?
But isn't a poltergeist when something happens constantly?
Is there a movie
That's
called
my thing. That I don't know. I'm not sure about.
I think it's
I'm not sure about like.
I don't even know how to explain it, man. To be honest with you, because we've only seen this happen once.
But then are poltergeists always like?
I think it's multiple. It happens over and over again.
Because you could
But
have a haunting.
but I don't.
Because you could
Fuck,
have a
none of,
haunting
look up
once.
on your phone what poltergeist means. I think it's when they move certain things, right? objects are being moved.
What's the difference between poltergeist and
A haunting.
haunting? Let me just.
I think
let
though
me
a
just
poltergeist
take
is when they
the-
move
let me just take
objects.
the friggin-
Because a poltergeist is like when they're moving stuff in your house or just like certain objects. There's no apparition. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Or maybe that's not what I'm.
Just look up what's a poltergeist.
How do you feel in your house? For me personally, it's just because like.
No, it's 'cause you saw the
You went to-
video.
No,
you went to the bathroom?
Before that though, it feels unknown. That's for me.
So you
Like,
felt something in my house when you come to my house?
not felt, but when I come here, I'm like, okay, it's unknown. That's me. Like,
But
my house,
even
like, if you were-
even before you saw the video,
even before it felt.
you feel something? You feel a presence?
I
You feel like some
Well,
energy?
It definitely doesn't give me like welcoming vibes. Like it's something like really
Jesus.
for
Damn,
me.
bro.
personally.
Damn,
Like if
all
you go to
right.
my house, like I've lived there for 12 years. Like I know
Yeah.
my house ain't haunted. Bro.
Okay,
if
so
if it's haunted, I may fucking
this is
be
where
tripping. But like I go to my house, I'm like, oh, it's like I have the vibe of like a friendly house. Maybe because like it's
Maybe
everything's.
it's the suegro, dude. The suegro was like, dude, you wifey.
You know what I
my
mean?
daughter
Compared to
here?
Kimmy's house too, like Kimmy, I think his house.
Question and answer.
Not the Android, dude. I don't know what that shit comes from.
Has a virus.
It's like, if you had an apple,
It would give you the right
Yeah,
answer.
give me the answer, yeah. I'm going to look it up on Google.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Long story short, like I
So
said,
now, so now, do you feel like you walk in that bathroom with like?
it's some sort of like
But do you feel like a spiritual pressure, or do you feel like more like that?
Eeriness because you saw the
No,
video.
eeriness of like on my shoulders, like when walking behind me.
But it's only because you saw the video.
I think because watching the video, and also like I said before, I watched that video.
Mm-hmm.
Just your house alone just gives me like
Otra vez, man.
That vibe.
I think it might be just the box. It was tough one.
That vibe.
That vibe was like not like when I sleep here alone. Fuck no,
No.
no. If you tell me like whole cloud
Really?
cleared out, I wouldn't sleep alone.
Really?
No. Something about it, man. I don't know. Every time I come
Sleep
here,
just fine here.
but
I mean, I think
have
I've
you ever
slept
been ever
here
like
all the time.
all alone?
Oh,
I
alone?
slept
I've
cold.
been here alone.
I slept cold. I slept cold, guys.
Well, that says I didn't give you a blanket, but that's different.
You probably use a seat cushion from the couch.
Roman took all the blankets. But,
No, like I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Stuff has happened here. Well, I mean, I've lived here for a long time, but stuff has happened
But
here, and
even-
it doesn't affect me to that point where I don't want to live here.
But even then, like for me,
No,
like,
that's
for
what
me,
I'm
like
looking
even like I mean everything you've told me, and obviously I've been here for a couple of like things where we heard or we seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Like I've been here for a couple of things, no?
Yeah, I remember that one time. Gio was here. One time something happened. What did we see? We saw something.
No,
We heard something. We heard little kids.
Someone like coming up the stairs, dude.
Yes.
We heard
Something.
someone-
We heard something. Gio was here,
we
and
were-
he was like, "What the hell?" And
And
I was
I was
like,
just
"Dude,
like-
just let it
And
be."
I was just like, bro, like what the hell?
Yeah, I
Were you
remember
guys
now.
upstairs?
No, we were
Oh,
down
we're
here.
down
We were
here.
drinking, and like we heard some shit, and it was like, "Oh shit, what is that?"
And then I heard one time
Oh, we heard kids.
we heard a kid.
We heard kids.
We heard a kid, and then I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that.
it's just you and me, butt naked, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck, it's a gadget.
Oh shit. No, but it was like, so it was like one of them was like we heard like someone going. Where I remember I
Someone
heard
going up the
someone
stairs.
the stairs, and we're like, what the hell, like.
Yeah, no one was here. I think everyone, like my mom and everyone were like out of town or something.
Like, who's coming up, dude? And we went outside his room, and like, no one was there, dude. And then the other one was, we heard someone like little kid laughing, or like little kid, something like little kid, dude. But I still come here like with an open like, I'm not here like. Oh,
I don't come in here and feel like, oh my god,
Yeah.
the energy, the presence is just heavy. I can't be here.
bro, like
You know?
it's like
Yeah.
I'm 5'6" and now I'm 5'2". That's how heavy it is.
That's how heavy the pressure just pushed me down.
like the Mario, the small
Yeah.
Mario.
The spiritual pressure is so heavy.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like that at all.
I feel like if you guys were to tell me like this thing is really like haunted, I'd be like, fuck it, dude. Let me get in here. All you guys out of here. Let me be here by myself, and let me enjoy some peace.
The thing that sucks is that like something has happened to everyone in this house. Everyone has seen something, and that's it's not a good thing. But I'm just saying like everyone has experienced something here. Like my wife has seen something, my daughter has seen something, my mom has seen something, my grandma has seen something, me I've seen something, Gio has seen something. Like it's
Right.
just like we've all felt something. You know, it would be different if it was just me, and I'm just
Right.
saying that. And it's like, okay, well then you got issues, you know. But it's like everyone has felt something. So,
Yeah, but I never felt.
but every house has a story, bro. Yeah, like I don't know why you don't feel welcome, but like
Well,
Maybe-
now
maybe-
welcome.
Maybe it might be your
That's
man.
your aura, bro. I mean, you want to come in guns blazing.
Guns blazing.
That's why.
Bitch, I'm here. You know,
So how would you like? Is it like walking in that door, or is it walking out that outside door? Like, how do you feel right now, right here? Do you feel welcome right here outside?
I feel like I'm hearing things. I don't know if it's like the kids that they're inside, or I don't know. But I feel fine here, but I feel like there's something back behind me.
But dude, we're in the backyard. There's animals.
I know. That's just me. I think I'm just like.
There's rabbits. There's mice, rats, coyotes. They run through out.
I
in the
think for me,
backyard.
like out here though, that's kind of like the unknowing of like what's behind me, like who walks back there.
I would.
So-
If I was out here too all night, I would want my gun too.
Well, yeah, dude.
But I think inside the house though, I think
I'll kill a bear.
I think when I go to the bathroom and like hop out and like you guys are all in like this area,
hmm
that space between the living room.
Oh,
and,
dude,
like, that
remember
area
last time the
right there?
picture fell by itself?
Which one?
The picture, there was a picture that just like by itself.
Oh yeah.
Like that area where your stairs are.
That's where the picture fell.
Exactly.
That's
Where your
those
stairs
stairs.
Well,
are.
oh, dude.
in here,
So my wife.
that's why it just kind of like that little.
It's just
area
eerie, right?
Spooks me.
Yeah,
for
dude.
some reason.
What's it called? One time, Jenny's dad, came home. I think he came home or he went downstairs or something. And he saw a woman walking up the stairs. He thought it was like my grandma or something. And he was like, "Yeah, grandma was going up." I was like, "Dude, grandma wasn't even here." He fucking saw someone walking up the stairs. It's a trip, bro.
It's that area.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
And then
For
I think
for me,
the
it's
next
also
day
that-
Jenny said she saw the same thing.
For me, it's that. For me, like putting this on fucking putting it down for the books. That's for sure. That place is like the most where I felt like
That stereo over there.
that area is more like not negative, but it's like you can feel
A presence or something.
No,
like
God's
something-
the only one. See,
something-
it's
Yeah, a lot of people feel that shit there, right there. And it's just, I don't know, it's weird, man. Like,
maybe it's underneath or like maybe it's like the.
But dude, this
bottom
house-
part
this
of the
house-
stairs.
this house is like older, you know. So I don't know. Like, it could be anything. It could be people that prior to live here, you know, passed away and they just don't move on. Huh?
Right there in the stairs.
Why in the stairs, dude? Is it because
I think it's just that general area.
or is it because it's like you would think that, like in the stairs, it's always, especially that bottom part.
I just feel it's just that area.
That
It's
area.
just that area, like right where the front door is, up to the stairs.
So what would happen if like if one of us?
No,
like,
dude, in
all
my
of
gra-
us
my
was to
grandma's-
be-
My
spend the night right there,
my grandma's room, dude. That shit's a fucking.
And where's your grandma's room?
It's
It's
right
right
up
on
their
top.
stairs. Right when you go up the stairs, it's the first room on the right.
Yeah.
On the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a room there?
It's huge.
So what would happen if, let's say, like we all just like spend the night right there underneath the stairs?
Fuck no.
I'm down to do it. Let's do it tonight.
This!
I gotta work tomorrow. But,
Excuses. No.
but-
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm honestly, dude,
so how
I'm not scared. I've literally slept in the living room, like, just by myself. Like,
But you're good, no?
yeah, I'm not fucking scared. I think it's when like people,
You were like, there's a woman there. All right, fucking butt naked. Like,
Yep. Let's go. Let's get it down. No, like I'm just, I don't know. Like it's my house. Like I already know. Like
But you already know,
That's
like
the thing,
you're
though, it's your
accustomed.
house.
You're
Uh,
accustomed
maybe
to
I'm
it.
accustomed-
I'm telling you.
it's
as
not that I'm
far as
accustomed to
someone
it. It's just that like I don't feel like I don't get that. Like I've gotten that experience here where I felt like the whole pressure, the energy, getting like the energy soaked out of me. But like it doesn't happen all the time.
not all the time.
It happened once. But I'm
One time too
I'm
many.
I'm terrified of Kimmy's house. I hear shit there all the time when I spend the night
Me
there.
too, bro. I'm always. I go downstairs
At my mother-in-law's
when I go to the
house?
gym, bro. I
Dude.
have the light on, and I'm like, I turn around. Once I go downstairs, I turn towards the hallway. I'm like, oh,
I hear
always-
yeah.
trip out, and I'm like, I turn on the light, and I'm like, there's nothing here, but it's just that little hallway area to her kitchen spooks me. I'm always spooked about that, and I hate
I
sleeping
never-
downstairs.
Downstairs.
The
The only times
that
the only
I've been there, dude, I've never really like.
well you haven't been there that long. Like
I feel like it might be a little too close for me. Like the whole, like the bathroom, the little hallway.
no, dude, but like if you spend the night there, like, cause I've spent the night there with all
the
them.
hallway turns dark.
Yeah, like and then,
Very
like,
dark.
they have so much. I don't know, like
Like she has all that bunch of crap.
she has a bunch of crap there, like, and then it's just like you hear noises. Like I don't know if it's the next door neighbor or not because they're
Thing is, the
townhomes.
next door neighbor though has the stair in the same area, so you hear.
The footsteps, right?
Yeah,
But
heard
like,
too, I'm
dude, in the
fuck
middle of the
that.
night.
Yeah, dude, that guy. Dude, the thing is, that guy next door neighbor. that guy's weird. Like he's never there, and like when he's there, like it's like every once in a while.
Well, it's
He
like
doesn't
my,
talk
it's
to
like
the
my,
neighbors.
my,
He doesn't like Kimmy's mom.
it's like my top.
He doesn't like Kimmy's mom.
I said fuck you to him one time because I parked in his I blocked his garage. He go, God,
Is it the guy with
the
the?
little truck. Yeah, truck.
He's like, what they would do that for
No, the one with the one with the Jeep. No.
He used to have a Jeep. No, the guy has like a dealer, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's always in Mexico. Like he has a car right now that has like TJ plates.
Oh.
But long story short, I don't know. Yeah, you can hear stuff though. Like you can hear like.
Yeah, her house is like
steps going
messed
up.
up, bro. I hear
I'm
shit
just
all
like,
the
But
time.
it's also no.
It's older home, so like I'm just saying, like in
anything-
general, like
anything is like.
yeah, you hear like creaks and cracks and stuff,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying that like that house still fuck, dude. I feel like I don't like that presence there. Like you know how you don't like the feeling here, I get that over there.
Yeah.
But you've heard stuff there. Remember you said that they were calling your name.
I swear to you, bro. I was in the shower, door open, right? Cause Kimmy, and it was me and only Kimmy. So I had a door open, right? I was showering in her house, and I hear like, "Say that." I'm like, "What?" Nothing. And, "Say that." Like loud. I'm like, "What?" And then I kept yelling, like, "What? Like what happened?" I kept like asking, "What the fuck's wrong?" And her actual voice was muffled. Like she was in the kitchen. Like her actual like kid calling me, like, "Did you call me?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's actually her." But the first like Steven felt like close as shit.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
Close
like,
as fuck. I was like,
I don't know if you guys
fuck?
ever heard. If you guys ever hear like
No, like
when I
what
was
the
younger,
fuck?
I would hear like I'll be walking down like Via Lomas and stuff like that, and I would hear like someone say Gio, Gio, and I would turn around and I'd be like,
Sorry, I'm Mario.
Yeah, wrong guy.
I wasn't in the business industry. So like I'll be like Gio with Giovanni, and I'll be like, who's calling me? And I would sometimes I would feel like I'm going crazy, dude, because I would feel like I would hear legitimately I would hear someone say Gio, Gio, and I would turn around and I'd be like, there's like no one here.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why that's like something that's happening also to you, but I mean it hasn't happened to me no more. But when I was younger, that would happen to me.
That was the only time I felt like someone was yelling, calling my name. I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Huh?" It wasn't Kimmy's house. I'm telling you, I felt in my own apartment where we live now, nothing crazy, nothing. We would live there for like 14 years.
Damn, dude. Well, we'll figure out it on the next episode.
Next episode of
So
Yeah.
let us know, guys, if we should spend the night at
Send us
the Slater's house,
scare stories.
That's
or
why
if we
it was
should spend the night at Roman's house.
at my house underneath the stairs, right next to the living room.
And we'll like
Dude, we'll podcast from there
we'll
and see how
podcast
it
from
goes.
there. How about that?
I'll bring a tent.
I mean, we don't need a tent. We're inside, but
But
Sure,
yeah,
bro.
extra protection.
whatever floats your boat.
It might be a bear that might come in, bro.
Oh yeah, there might be a bear.
But
That actually had a dream once. I thought it was real, man. I thought I got attacked by a bear. I think I might have one of those on the out of body experiences.
Astral projection
Yeah,
that you said doesn't exist.
But quick little thing. You know when I don't know if you had those things where you feel like you're falling down.
You ever had those dreams where you feel like you're falling down, you jump?
The only thing I said, I've had a bear. The thing is, we were in bear country, and I thought the night, like a week before that, we were in also another tent, and I thought bear was actually outside. But no, this one, I felt like in a dream. I was in the tent, and I felt a bear coming at me, eat me. And when I woke, I thought I was going to eat it. And I couldn't do anything, and it was pitch black. And then it took like 10 seconds, and I was like, oh shit, that was a dream.
That's.
It
I know
felt basically
it's
like-
like that. When you feel like el muerto se te subió.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it was like, I was
Yeah,
like,
so that's what it
oh,
was.
fuck.
But
I got eaten. I thought
Let-
died.
Let us know, guys, how if you guys want us to spend the night at the Slater's house.
I'm kind of down for that.
Or you guys want the underneath the.
My house. But either one, it should be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Or if we don't do any of that, please join us back on the next
on the next episode. Make sure to like, subscribe.
What do you guys think about the beer? Or
Modelo's, we're 5 deep.
Bro, I mean, it's a Modelo.
so you
Never
can't go
fails.
wrong.
You can't go wrong. This is like
It's
the beer to
also
drink when
brewed
you
for
want
the
to
fire
drink.
spirit.
Yes, sir.
And we're all Hispanic.
Yeah, that too. So, but yeah,
So what do you guys you guys would buy this on the regular then?
of course, this is my regular beer that I buy.
This is like
I
top,
think it's what I'm saying. It's just a review. Would I buy this? What I think about the can? Can looks pretty cool. What do you think about the package?
I think sometimes they come a little wet, dude. I don't know if it's like the people who are like
The box?
the box,
The box. Soggy.
soggy sometimes, dude.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, but I mean, overall, the overall appearance of it is, I mean, it's appealing. I'd want it. I would want to buy it. But I've
I
never
just
drank
noticed a
Modelo.
little house in that.
It's probably hot there too, dude.
Probably.
But yeah. So let us know if you guys want us to try a different beer, or
Or if you want to give us, any, any suggestions of any type of beers that we should try
yeah.
to drink while we're on this podcast.
And we're not into the paranormal stuff. We're just talking about it because it's October. So,
I don't know what Gio's talking about, but I like paranormal stuff. But yeah,
well, we like it, but we're not priority.
oh yeah, of course. There's
You know?
there's more to this podcast than just
But hopefully you guys liked the first episode and comment and
that. Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe and let us know. And if you guys have some scary stories yourselves, tell us about it and we'll read it over here.
America.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.